Look around, fool. The world is your gym.
What the fuck?
All right, we're rolling again.
Okay, well,
Hopefully, you stay
motherboard
ready.
is
Right.
officially
All right.
been lifted.
All right, we can
Dang, got
start
his
with
move on.
the news again. I'm sorry, guys. My whole shit went down. My whole command center went down.
Yeah, so this is where we left off, okay? So, okay. Marvin Hagler, boxing legend Marvin Hagler, dies at age 66.
Damn. What did I have?
I don't know. Let's read into this.
Was it like boxing related? Because I know some boxers get like some brain injuries, bro.
Nah, he's an old boxer, guys.
I seen I forgot the guy's name, bro. There was an old.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler, American boxing legend, dies at age 66.
Damn.
I miss he made it to
Yeah.
66 at least.
Former undisputed middleweight world champion Marvelous Marvin Hagler died at age 66. The American dominated the middleweight division in 1979 until his controversial defeat by Sugar Ray Leonard in April
Oh, Sugar Ray.
1987.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You my butterfly.
He took part in 67 fights during a 14-year professional career.
Fuck.
He won 62 of those fights,
Damn.
52 by knockout, while he drew 2 and lost 3 times.
What the fuck?
He only lost 3 times. Dang, that's a nice fucking record.
Yeah,
That's a good record, bro.
That's better than McGregor's. Jesus. Hager made 12 successful title defenses and famously won the
You gotta
classic
go.
fight known as the War when he beat Thomas the Hitman Horns
Hart?
in
Brett
April.
the Hitman Hart?
No, not
Yes.
him.
Oh.
Thomas Hitman Horns.
He got all serious. He's gonna fuck him up. You see that shit?
Yeah,
You missed a
dude.
lot, Jose. I'm sorry, but you missed a lot. I'm in this PC's guts right now.
Pretty dope, man. He had a nice record, man.
That's crazy.
Okay, I'm convinced. Caesar, you like super glued this shit on here.
Well, you've never done that. That's why you suck at it. That's what's wrong.
Damn, bro, you got a man's manhood right there, dude.
We'll see what he's saying after I mollywop his ass on Smash and Mario Kart.
Straight.
Oh, yeah.
Caesar be going for the jugular, bro. Tell you.
Fucking asshole.
COVID is
I don't mean
taking
him.
over Brazil.
I don't mean him. Hold on. Put this baby girl
What's
down
he
real
say?
quick.
Hey, is it me or did McGregor get a lot nicer? Like, he don't argue at his.
Dude, I got a TikTok out of McGregor. I don't know if he got nicer.
Cause that dude's like, it was weird.
Maybe we should just start jumping into
Yeah.
I need a break, so yeah, let's
yeah.
go TikTok. I need a break.
That shit's
I don't know,
fun.
Buzz.
TikToks.
I need a break
Dude,
from all this.
why is it so entertaining? These TikToks are like so entertaining.
Bro, I sit down on
What?
the toilet and watch some of them, bro.
I know, dude. It's perfect for using the toilet.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just like, you know what I mean? Like 20
I
seconds at a
still don't have
time.
one.
That's all you got.
Nah, dude.
I be dying, bro.
Dude, the comments. The comments are the best part of TikTok. All
fuck
right, here we go.
¿Tiene un torpedo, compadre?
Perdónalo, María. Perdónalo, María. Compadre, te quiere mucho. No se llama María, compadre. No se llama. No se llama María.
Oh, shit, bro.
Dude, if Caesar was like,
Yo,
hey,
guys,
forgive him, come out here, forgive him. There he goes.
He's like, no se llama María.
yo, this is incredible.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that was shady.
Oh,
That's someone's
his
arm.
shoulder.
Oh, shit. That shit bad.
So
He's like,
bogus.
he's like, put the titties away, girl. He's like, her back. So gross. This one I just found amusing for some reason.
That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Here we go. Oh, orale. That was good, right? That was pretty
That
good.
was
I
good.
like that
I'm
one.
not
I was
laughing,
trying to,
but-
at first I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Because you're like, what is she cranking at?
Yeah.
You know, like,
That big ass booty.
Is that a tiara she's wearing? That's not a tiara, right? What are you talking
No.
It looks nice though.
It looks
You up
Here we
there
go.
doing light skin? Ah. Yeah.
What the
Yeah, you guys catch that?
fuck?
Yes.
Some
Oh,
come
it fell on the
out.
floor. No one caught it.
Did you guys?
But we all saw it.
Damn.
My man's lip. He's
You up
like,
there
what?
doing light skin?
Is that
Ah.
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
She took a shit?
She took a dump.
You up
So
there
for,
doing light skin?
for those who
Oh,
aren't
that's fucked
watching
up,
the
bro.
YouTube, she's like she's pole dancing on the street, right? And
I
she's
think it's
hanging on
fake.
the pole.
Just think about her shit's clenched right now, right? Your shit doesn't come
Dude,
out
I
clean like
don't
that with
know,
clenched ass,
bro.
bro.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't think it
Yeah.
came out
Yeah.
clean though.
What? That shit came out
Okay,
clean, bro.
even all right,
Nah.
even if it's fake,
That's fake.
you have to whatever she's holding, she has to release. How can she
Fake-
do that if
like
she's
a fake
clenched?
video, like a fake video, someone did it like that. You know?
You think so?
I think who shits like a perfect
You up there
shit?
doing light
Then
skin?
all right, but then why does the camera guy look down
But was
instinctively?
it?
Ah.
Was it?
Yeah.
What?
Doesn't right? The camera guy looks
Fake.
down.
Yeah.
It's fake, bro. It's just fake as fuck. It's
Alright.
funny, but it's fake.
Ahora sí, el
Here's one for
momento
you,
de la
Caesar. I
verdad.
saw this one. I thought of you.
King Kong, aunque les duela, límpiale bien ahí. Que se vea.
Yo,
Donkey
he put it
Kong?
on his fucking
King
Oh,
Kong,
King
bro.
Kong.
Eso
Oh,
no era.
She
No, hombre, ya la
is
cagué. No,
so
Ahora sí,
much.
el momento.
I'm
Yo,
so
that's fucked up.
I'm
He got-
so fucking mad.
He's like,
bro.
Team Kong, bro, all the way, Team Kong, and it's like Team Kong, but then it's like picture Godzilla.
That
That's
is
funny.
fucked up. Yo.
Yo,
This
it's
one's
another
just
one.
funny. This one's just good old funny.
It's gonna break. The
Right?
fence gonna break.
You think, right?
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, what the fuck?
Like he couldn't stop himself.
That's
He just,
funny.
it just happened to him. You know?
is he drunk already?
He had to be, bro.
Yeah.
I should have paused it
He
here
made-
and been like, "What do you think is gonna
Hey,
happen?"
look,
Yeah. Where am I going?
Hey,
Dude,
you know-
his shins are gonna hurt.
Yeah, but, hey, it was funny. That dude was tall enough to do that shit, like to fall like slowly.
Yeah. He actually didn't get that hurt, bro. He probably
His
scraped
shins
hand.
got scraped right here.
Oh,
His
Look
face-
at that hard edge.
His
Dude,
nose and
his
his
shit.
elbows are gone, Doug.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
he
more worried about the
fucking, like-
shins.
He sanded them to the nub, bro. Like his nose is gone and shit. Like, that bitch go, bro.
Caesar called
Alright.
him a nub.
Candle shopping with your girl.
I'm fucking dying.
This one I liked because I relate to this so much.
No, I don't like
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
She's getting all the
No,
3-wick,
it smells good.
4-wick
It smells
candles and shit.
He's looking at the price though. Like
You
he's
know who you
smelling it. He looks at the price, and if the price is high, he's like, "Nah, I don't like that smell."
Hey, don't you?
Is it?
All I'm saying.
I be tweaking because my girl be like doing that shit. And it's the pandemic, and she's like, "Smell this." I'm like, "Hell no!" There's a bunch of people around us. Fuck that. Like somebody coughs, one of us is gone. One of us
Right?
gets
Like-
sick.
Who else smelled this before me?
Right?
All right,
Yeah, it's got corroded inside of the candle and shit.
Bro, that's
Like,
scary.
hell no, man.
all right. Here is a good argument that I feel people have when they're young. Like if you have like, let me put it this way: those kids on 16 and pregnant or whatever it is, you know, teen mom, all that stuff. This is the
Sure.
argument they'll be having with the dudes.
What?
Saying is that, all I'm saying is that at least one of our kids is gonna be like named Goku or something.
No,
Why
Fuck
not?
out of
because
here.
they're gonna make fun of him.
Make fun of him. His name is
What?
Goku. Nobody's gonna make fun of a kid named Goku. Matter of fact, he's gonna make fun of other kids for having regular names.
I said no.
What about like Naruto or something?
No anime
Have fun.
names.
And I'm
You're a
the
real one,
stick.
bro.
Astro?
No.
Get
All
the
I-
fuck out of here.
He said Astro.
Get the fuck out of here with that dumb shit.
This one I found a little frustrating to watch, just because I kind of want to know what they're talking about.
What are you
Like,
talking about?
Oh my god, I don't want to laugh, but I want to laugh.
well, because
I'm
you know
more
it's a real
confused.
play. Like, this is a real argument. These people are getting real with it. Look at this. You banged my friend.
Oh,
Let me
they're
translate for
dead.
everybody. Dude, how could you bang my friend? How could you do that?
Oh,
Look at me. You think I'm stupid? I know what you did.
they're
Dan, she
signing.
told me. She told me, right? She told me what you did. You banged him. Was he better than me? Huh? Was he?
I don't think that's what he's asking because I'm pretty
No,
sure.
that's what he's saying. I'm translating.
Yo,
Listen,
his
listen.
commentary is golden.
Real shit, bro.
Your commentary over this is golden, bro. Oh shit.
It's gotta
Turn
be
off the
like.
I mean, that
lights.
look, that looks like some shit that's anything like a marriage or some fucking crazy ass
That's
stuff.
exactly what it looks like. And I keep wondering, like, if the neighbors are like, "Ah, damn,
Because
this is so
they getting
gratified."
violent as fuck.
Oh. That's crazy because their
He's like,
arguments are mad quiet, no?
right.
Oh shit.
See? Yeah. See? He cheated. She cheated on him. I
She
knew it.
cheated, right?
Right? Like, he's like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, keep going. Keep going. You got nothing.
Yo, that's fucked up,
He's
bro.
like, he talking shit. Don't even listen to him. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yes, man. The other lady next to him,
That's
she's guessing and shit.
The neighbors don't even know what to do. Like, what do we do? Like,
Yeah, like, do you get into
All
it
right,
because it doesn't get
next.
that heated?
dude,
I
I
feel
do
like
think
that's
she
kind of
cheated,
dark
by the
as
way.
fuck. You know,
She's
be
kind of,
watching
Uh,
people
I
dying,
mean,
fighting and shit.
She looked kind of salty in this one, no? Like, I felt that way.
she got caught, bro.
Yeah.
That you'd be salty if we got caught too. He's like, look,
Bro,
you,
I
throw
think
you.
him.
most people are salty.
Is it?
Look at this shit.
I feel like an asshole that I want to laugh at this like hard, but I don't
But
know.
you know it's real.
Yeah, but that shit is
Yeah.
does happen.
It's crazy because they found each other, right? And then they like
Like,
just ended it.
The neighbor
just
next or person next to him.
movie, man. Again, we're going
I
to
feel like I
funny,
need some
but then that's
pliers.
some weird shit.
Dude, is this like a thing? I think that's what she did. Oh, he called her. He butt dialed while they were having sex.
Oh,
Trying to break this down. There's two mute people signing to each other in an argument.
It looks like a
He's trying to
serious,
scratch.
insane
He's
conversation
like, get
where
away
the
from
dude
me. I don't do it.
almost fucked up his girl.
I do think
Like,
she
it's
cheated,
I
bro.
wonder where that's at.
border.
It's gotta be like New York or some shit.
All right, here we go. Here's another one
Wait, you
that I
gotta look at his
found.
shoes.
This is a
they're
Chicago
the
area
butters?
one.
They're the butters. Is New York.
Yeah. Timbalos.
Here's a Chicago area TikTok, right? And this it's
Mhm.
more of a PSA, public service announcement. I thought it was funny.
Wait, is that 26? No.
Oigan, el McDonald's de la 26,
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah,
la
it is.
Colin, cuidado. Hay un hoyote bien grande a la verga. Oigan,
That motherfucker is
Yo, hey, I used to go to, bro, I lived so
Yo,
close
I
to this
gotta ask
fucking
that
McDonald's,
lady,
dog.
bro. That she be looking out at the potholes like that. Hey.
Yo, you know what's crazy? There's a lavanderia like a block away from, not even a block away from that shit. No, it's close. I used to go wash at the lavanderia and then go to fucking Mickey D's with my kids. And this shit's crazy, dude.
I just
Hey,
find it
McDonald's
funny
de la
that she's
26,
like, let me
la
make a TikTok
Colin,
about this.
cuidado.
Check out this pothole,
Hay
man. Don't
un
fuck up your wrist. Be
hoyote bien
careful.
grande a la verga. Oigan,
What the fuck? Holy shit, that's
I
funny.
keep thinking like this is not the place, the platform for this.
This is funny.
I mean, it is.
Hey,
We
but you
live
know what's
around there, bro.
Look at her.
It
Look at
made
her
it to
comments,
us
though.
like fucking 3 months later. He was like, right? What she said,
Hey,
what he
hold on.
said?
I'm in Los
Dude,
Angeles, but I'll
I
look
was
at
like
this.
talking about Chicago.
Look at this comment, Bob Duncan. I'm from Iowa, 6 hours away, but thanks for the tip.
Exactly. Like I'm from Michigan, but okay, thanks for the love. So, like,
Hell no. It's like that everywhere in Chicago.
For real, man.
this one's more of just humorous.
He says he's gonna go play soccer and he's got a bunch of beers in the fucking bag.
Oh,
This one I just found impressive. Like, goddamn.
listen, that's my
Damn.
friend.
Yeah,
That's my
damn.
friend.
She gets wilder too. Watch.
what the fuck?
You just have to- Oh!
Did she just crip
What
walk?
the fuck?
She just see walked.
Damn. Yo, she snapped. She just crip walked.
She snapped. She popped off, man. She's like, let me show these guys what's up.
That's my friend. That's my friend. Hey,
That's so raw, bro.
Dude, that's so dope. That's so dope.
That shit, when she crip walked, this shit was so fucking raw.
Oh, that looks nuts, right? Looks like
Yeah,
she's
she
been
So,
looks.
practicing.
yeah, look at his comments. She's been waiting for this moment. Really hit the sea walk.
Air
Air
walking
walking
and
and
sea
sea
walking.
walking. She jumped in 1,000 times. Dude, I couldn't even get in. Like, I see you trying to do this. I couldn't even get into like the double like rope thing.
Fuck that. I'm releasing this
That
shit at
was pretty
school.
dope though. Yeah.
Ah!
Okay, I'm out.
Here's a good one. A good zip popping.
Come on, let's watch the funny shit, bro. Why are you trying to watch this? Oh, hit her face! No, bro.
What
All
the
right. I thought it was
fuck?
impressive, man. That was a straight up stream. Like you know when you pump a water gun,
All
it
right.
was like that.
That was a, that
Anyway,
was that was a fucking cyst, right? That was no like
yeah, that was a sis,
that
bro.
was a cyst, right?
Oh,
That shit.
man.
Okay, ¿por qué no quieres invitar a tu tía a tu 15? Right?
She's singing. She's the one singing, isn't she?
Chingue su madre, güey.
Yo, what are you doing, man?
Is she laughing? She wants to cry or she wants to laugh?
Oh, bro, I feel like she wants to laugh and cry at the same
Is
time, bro.
right? Her face is like
It's like
fuck.
so fucking embarrassing, bro. You know that shit?
That's bad, bro.
You know what's
He
fucking
says,
up? We have
by
an
the
aunt
look
who
at a
do this
girl's
shit.
eyes, it's not the first time
Because
that
one
her aunt
time,
has done this shit.
yo, nice. No gloss over. Remember that time where like my aunt sang you a song, "You Endless" a song?
Did, bro. She
So like
did.
we had family come over on my dad's side, and then we went to Nine's family to be like Christmas
Con mis
event,
suegros, yeah.
and then one of my aunts started singing a song to the couple, but it
Uh-huh.
was like about Nine missing the warmth of her in his bed. Like it was like sexual as fuck. And I was like, what? And then my dad was kicking her under the table. And as she was singing, she's like, forget about that. Don't kick me. Like she just didn't give a fuck, bro. It was like, dude, someone kick her, bro. Like, let that try. Let that
Your
try.
dad's
Straight
a
Like,
up. No
savage.
lie.
Your dad's a
No
savage,
lie.
bro.
it's
He
it
snapped.
was hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny. You
It
had to
was
kick
like,
her.
it was fun. It was fun, right? But now they think about it, it's like, yo, she was a savage, bro. She just sang about Nine boning his daughter in front of that dude. You know, like it's just crazy, bro. I'll be like,
That's
what the
fucking
fuck's going
crazy.
on?
All right, here's another funny one. Here's another funny one.
Oh,
Yo, yo, hold on.
what? What the fuck?
Dude, my man broke the F out.
Hey, what the fuck was he
No, this
doing
is
with the?
very sad, bro.
Did you see him mixing some shit in the mouth?
I think
Some
it's
brujería.
like if you,
Witchcraft.
it could be that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, because they believe witchcraft.
like you say something like, "Oh, dude, there's people that do this. They'll go to your house and like, you know what I mean?" And he's like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
That is some funny shit, bro.
Bro, I remember all that used to tell me some shit, bro. Like in Uganda, you can't tell people like your full name, bro, because people try to do brujeria on you.
That's scary.
All right, this is La Doble de Rocío Durca. All right,
What the fuck?
listen.
So my grandma really thinks she looks like Rocío Durco. A ver, grandma.
No, pero no soy pintada,
Oh,
Like,
Según.
listen to this. When you order her from Wish,
yeah, bro. Yo, she
Yo,
kind of like the hair, kind of a little bit.
she
there's really
says,
people out there who really think they look like certain people, and it's just like this was baffling, dude. She looks busted. No offense to her tia, or
Bogus.
whatever the fuck she was.
I mean,
But
she
like,
is old. Bro. She had a picture of her young, because right there, Rosa Luca's there as fuck. Right now, she's probably dead. Maybe in her like prime, she might look like Rosa Luca.
Maybe. Maybe, right?
he says, I
Right?
just
well, I
opened
mean,
up a
judging
paleta
by what the
payaso.
TikToker said, that apparently, like right now,
Yo,
So
she
my
looks like
grandma really thinks she looks
oh
like
grandma.
Rocío Durco. A ver, grandma.
No, pero no soy pintada,
Genius, man.
She
she looks
did her
Yeah.
grammar wrong, dude. She
she
did
looks
her
like one
grammar
of those
wrong.
Remember like Shrek when he finds out
Oh,
like
no.
He looked like
Imagine
fucking Smeagol with hair, bro. Fucking dude.
All right. Here's the next one, all right? Because we were talking about McGregor earlier, right? That he's like a lot
Yeah.
nicer and stuff like that. Here's what you compare him to.
Damn, you crazy.
Nah, you gotta
McGregor's
show
a
the shit.
goddamn
I
savage.
sent you, bro.
We're getting
Dude,
there,
you sent
Caesar.
me so many. We're getting to them, right? Here you go.
This.
No, I sent you some today, man.
Pendejo.
Oh, bro, this is melting, bro.
Fucking idiot, bro.
Like second degree burns in his back, bro.
Fucking
So,
idiot, bro.
for those of you just listening, it's the I don't know if you guys have seen this, but when people like there's a deep freeze, right? You get boiling water, you throw it up in the air, and it instantly evaporates, right? It doesn't even hit the ground. Well, this motherfucker messed up, and it all landed in his back.
Bro.
How old do you think
Now
this kid
look
is?
at this.
This kid's gotta be like what, 13?
No, this is young.
Wow, also.
Yeah, no, a lot of them.
Oh, dude.
What
Yo,
You can tell exactly when it lands on. Look, you can tell exactly when it lands on.
right?
Right there. He goes from hunched over to like arch back in like 0.1 second.
Now look at this.
Watch. Less than a second. From hunched over to arch back. Look.
Ah! You think he went to the hospital?
Probably.
Nah, probably not, dude. Just lay down in
Who
that
did?
snow. You're good.
Who did?
This one, I thought it was funny because this is what like a sibling would do or a best friend would do when you were like in trouble. Not that you're gonna die, but something happened to you.
Don't like it much.
My other eyes. Let me see.
So she's having an allergic reaction, right?
Oh shit! What the fuck?
What happened to bro? Go to the hospital.
Takes you to the emergency room, right? So they're at the emergency room, and she's just still making fun of her.
Bro.
Oh, that's savage.
This sucks. Isn't that bogus? That's
No,
what a good friend
they're at a
does.
gym. They're at a gym.
So they're at a gym. She had an allergic reaction to something, and then they end up in the emergency room, like in the hospital. And she just keeps like making fun of her the whole time.
I feel like she probably touched her face, bro. Like she touched
Something, dude. She touched something.
The plastic
probably some
advance.
booty.
This one, it reminded me of Robot Chicken. I thought it was funny. Somebody made like a stop motion with Barbies fighting, and it just looks funny.
Try me, bitch. Hell no.
So my pronouns are him, he, and I don't want to assume things, but it looks like you're her, she. That's so disrespectful, man.
It's just a picture of a Hershey's Kiss, guys.
That's funny.
This one I just found amusing. Let me mute this music.
Okay.
It just looks funny.
What the fuck?
I don't understand this.
Why does it look so weird?
Right? Like it's just a camera angle. It just looks funny. Like
You gotta put your hands back, and it looks like it little hands.
What the fuck? It looks so weird.
I can still love it that way. All right, and then I bring to you these. It's the meme is arrows are just built different, and it's the world's first online fight.
Oh shit!
They start smacking the phones. They're like on a video call. They just start smacking their cameras with like their shoe. He's like, damn, fuck your shit up. Fuck out of here. Take that. Yeah.
Hey, when
Right,
when
bitch. What you got? Huh? Nothing. You want some more? I got more for you.
isn't it in Arabic countries where they take their fucking shoe off and then they throw it
They
at you?
throw it at
That's
you. Yeah.
disrespect, right?
That's like super disrespectful, bro. Because they clean their ass
Just because
with the
I treat
shoe.
a
The
Yeah.
fuck happened?
That is not why.
Yo, what's up with my man's teefuses?
They like use their shoes to clean their ass, so like they hit you with
That's
it.
wild, bro.
Caesar. Is that why in America we hit people with our butt wipe hand? Because this is what that's what you wipe with. So that's what you punch them.
Yo,
Didn't
this
he?
guy's a savage. I've seen this one before.
You seen this one? I thought it was Savage too.
bitch don't mean I won't feed a bitch. Here you go, cause I ain't spending no big bills. Bitch, you get the kids' meals. Throw baby. Just cause I treat a bitch.
That's so gross.
That's fucking nasty.
Yo, that's
This one's just dumb. All right, here we go. Another just want to make sure you guys are woke.
So if I understand it correctly, to be super straight would mean that as a man, I am only attracted to biological females, and that would make me super straight. There's only one problem with that. I don't go after straight women. I only pursue gay women because straight women like dick. And that honestly is a little gay. So I only pursue lesbians, meaning I have become ultra straight.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
He said straight up because women, heterosexual women, like dick. That's gay.
Okay.
So he doesn't want it if they want dick. He wants only lesbians because they like females
the
too.
purest form of a woman is one that doesn't take any dick. She just
That is fucking crazy.
that's dumb as fuck. Like,
This one's a prank. This is a good prank one. All right, he's scaring his Mexican dad. All right, it's just a magnet and a fork. A magnet and a fork.
Scaring
Oh
Mexican
no.
dad.
Oh no.
His face is like, what the fuck? Jesus, man.
oh shit.
He's got the giant statue of La Virgen right there too.
Wait, is he underneath
Scaring
the
Mexican
table?
dad.
He
Yeah.
has to be underneath it.
Look at his reaction. Yeah, he's got to be.
But where did the fork come from? Oh, it's right there. He's looking at it like, what the fuck is happening? Real sudden pop.
That's pretty good. I
Yeah,
bet you he's looking at that virgin statue and be like, "What the F? You're supposed to be keeping this locked down."
Right? I thought the word virgin statue
Scaring
back and
Mexican
forth, bro. Like, jeez, man.
All right, this one I just this one's a skit. I just thought it was funny.
What am I supposed to do, homie? I can't go to the gyms or nothing right now.
You just go there to check out Hainas, fool.
Homie, but I get feed my workouts in at the gym, eh?
Look around, fool. The world is your gym.
What the fuck?
Does a rhino need its horn to ram? Nah, fool. It looks pretty firme aesthetically, but he doesn't really need it to ram rhino Hainas.
Rhino Highness.
Yeah, you're right, eh?
Yo,
What is he talking about,
I
bro?
like the fact that he talked to a Nike Cortez.
What the fuck? That's funny. That
How
guy
great was this one? This was good, right?
is a cachete. I like it.
Supposed to do, homie? I can't go to the gyms or nothing right now.
You just go there to check out Hainas, fool.
Homie, but I get feed my workouts in at the gym, eh?
Look around, fool. The world is your gym. Does a rhino need its horn to ram?
I'm drooling, bro. That's funny.
All right, next one. This one is just straight up dope. This one's just straight up dope. At a wedding, bro. That's what's up. Dude, that song, esa canción, cachetea, güey.
That's the shit right there.
All right, this one I just thought was funny. Like, this is fucked up.
McKinney! West Liberty wins at the buzzer.
You happy?
What the fuck?
Not only did he lose, they like tag him down and put him in the dog pile, like
That's funny.
celebrate. And he's like just trying to take his shirt off. His jersey, sorry.
Just bring up their weakness, bro.
West Liberty wins at the
That
buzzer.
is so funny.
It's like, bro, get off me. Get off me.
So you met this?
Fuck. You got any more tips, man, for this 24 pin?
I know you could heat a little bit. Maybe it'll come out faster.
Open the
Bro,
window.
you just gotta squeeze it, bro. What happened to that death grip, bro? You gotta squeeze that bitch like.
Open the window, bro. And
Oh, the windows have been open.
And then a 90-degree angle, toss that bitch out the window.
Hey, night. Then the ones I sent you, bro. The ones I sent you are gold,
Dude, I
bro.
can't on my phone. I can't.
Yo, that
I
wedding.
can't. No, the desktop app doesn't work the same.
That wedding was
These
jumping, bro.
phone.
Like them.
Caesar, you gotta post them on the Google Drive.
Fine. I sent this motherfucker everything I send them is on his thing.
Bro, I know, but it doesn't. I have to like them on my phone for them to show up here.
Oh,
Why
I
don't you
can't
like them on your
check.
phone?
I can't check
What are
them
you
here
talking
to.
about? What is the point of that option then? Zero? Like it doesn't matter. So what if I send them to the other one?
TikTok
You don't get
was
it.
weird on
The
PC.
the app, the desktop app, doesn't work the same as the phone app. That's the problem.
So you telling me if I send a message on that shit, you can never see it in your life?
If you send it to, I can, but I have to use the phone app to open it, and then like it from there so that it shows up in my liked feed here.
So where's your phone?
That's the
bro?
problem. Now the kids have my phone somewhere.
Oh shit, Roblox. Oh shit.
Some.
That's what you're showing the weakest ones, man. Because I'm
Do I need pliers, or is that what I need? What the fuck?
But normally you wouldn't need pliers for that. No.
Like everything else came off smoothly. So this 24 pin wire right
What
here
you
is just
trying to
like
take out, Chumps?
a 24
He's trying to
pin.
take out just a regular shit, bro, and he's struggling hard as fuck.
Wait,
It's just like a regular pen, man. It doesn't have anything crazy on it.
Is it like one of those like squeeze?
Yeah, and I've been squeezing this whole time.
Oh. It's probably been there for a while, but it's just like in there real good.
I'm convinced Caesar super glued this thing on.
I told you, bro. Open the window, 90-degree angle. Yeah, it is.
No, bro, it's the ones that you just squeeze. Jose. You know how you squeeze them?
Yeah, you just
That's what
squeeze
I
it.
just
And
said.
you pull them out.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's it. I don't know what's up with him. It's tweaking hard as fuck.
No, me. I need a new case too, bro.
The case is ready to go.
Case. Throw that bitch in the ocean, dog.
I need the motherboard though.
Oh shit. Let that bitch float away afterwards, though. I need to throw this case in the fucking garbage, bro. I'm tired of these little USB pieces in the front falling off on me. They like get pushed back and I have to keep them popping them back
Shit.
in.
I guess that works too.
Do you guys know that Land O'Lakes got rid of the Indian woman, Native American woman, the butter, dude, the Land O'Lakes butter.
The one with the Indian woman, like in the front, like in
Yeah,
is she kneeling?
They got rid of her.
Damn,
They're trying to get rid of Aunt Jemima too,
yeah,
and
they've been trying for a while.
Uncle Ben's rice. Uncle Ben's rice is coming up too.
I know Aunt Jemima's gone now. They changed it already for real.
Aunt Jemima logo, bro. Like I was so used to that logo, G, because that's all my mom used to buy for pancakes and shit.
I will say the new logo is not, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to look at, but I understand why they took it out. I will say the family was mad when they took out Aunt Jemima. They were probably making bank
Shit.
off of that picture, but I get it. I understand it.
It's that racial shit.
I thought that shit was
And,
fake. I thought like that wasn't a family. I
no,
thought that shit was
there's a
fake
real
as fuck.
family. That she was that lady on the bottle's real.
Yo, what's up with the cancel culture though, bro? That shit's rough. Who are they
It's
trying to
getting
A little
cancel?
kind of starting
crazy.
around.
Oh yeah,
They
who's
tried to cancel Dr. Seuss also.
Dr. Seuss?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Fuck,
looked
I was
into
watching
that.
this week.
Those 6 books, like I've seen some of the images in those 6 books. I understand why they're canceling those 6 books though.
Which one? Which one?
But
Hey,
Doctor,
listen here.
it's
Those 6 books were, or not all the books, but they were written in a time. So Japan had just bombed Pearl Harbor, and there's World War II going on and all that. So
yeah,
there's a lot of propaganda stuff about anti-Nazi, anti-Japan, and those are a result of that, right? So to ban
yeah,
them, like, look, Disney did the same thing with the Nazis, right? It's propaganda films
Yeah.
against Nazis, right? And it's the same shit. That's the problem. I get it. Don't fucking like, hey, maybe you shouldn't publish a bunch of them. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's like, look, it is what it
But
is. They're out there, just like,
it wasn't one fish, two fish, three fish, blue
right.
no, it
fish.
wasn't that
It
one.
wasn't
It
one that one,
was
right? Alright, cool, cool. That's my shit. That was my
it's
kid
It
shit.
was
if I
like,
ran a
why?
zoo, the cat Quizzer, something about Mulberry Street, and there was 2 other ones I can't think of,
Damn.
or 3 other ones. But there's only 6 books.
So what? They're gonna stop
However,
selling them and shit? What the fuck?
most of them,
I think
yeah,
they're
they're
just
gonna be
probably
put out
gonna
of
start printing
circulation.
those.
Bro,
Yeah,
you know how expensive the fucking things is gonna be? Watch.
Oh, they are.
yeah.
But there was just a lot of like super Chinese and Japanese propaganda on there. But the one of if I ran a zoo, there was this certain page that I saw that
If I ran a
had a
zoo,
rhyme. Yeah,
that's
there was a
crazy.
certain page that read about going to Africa to get a certain animal from an African tribe, but Dr. Seuss portrayed the African tribe as monkeys with nose rings.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like that one was
Well,
like I don't think
they
I'd ever
actually
do.
look like monkeys, or
Yes, you can search it up right now.
Yo, that's
Like
gotcha.
because we got into me, my cousin, and a friend of ours got into a debate about this new thing we're in, like this new culture that's a little bit thin-skinned,
bro, hardcore,
and
bro.
I agree with that, but when it comes to this situation, like he was telling me, like, oh, it's probably not all that racist, yeah, woo, woo, woo. And I'm looking at the pictures, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not entirely sure that this is a thin skin type of thing. He's like, no, he's going on his whole rant, and then I stream because we're on Discord, so I stream my shit, and I showed him, and there was this certain image that I showed him that Dr. Seuss drew up like an auction comic about an auction for a magazine called Judge back in 1929. And they were like auctioning off tools and like hay bales and shit. But the last panel was auctioning off black people.
No
But he
way.
didn't use the term black people. He used the N word
Oh
with the hard
shit.
R. And when
Shit.
my boy saw it, he's like, "What? He's using that word? Is that word really on there?" I'm like, "This isn't a thin skin, thick skin debate. This is like hardcore racism right here on this
Oh
page."
shit, that's fucked up.
Like, I agree, the thin skin is still there, but
No,
it's like some
like
of these
when you
things we gotta.
say hardcore racism, like he used the N word,
Yeah, like that's hardcore shit.
right? To
Yeah,
use the N word and call somebody, an N word, right?
Hey, you
and
know
then
this.
and they're not
But what I'm
portrayed as
saying
monkeys.
is, I know, but what I'm saying is, like, there's video of Biden's, saying the N word. Do you want these
Yes.
N words like in this neighborhood?
Yeah.
Like, and he got like the president. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it, but it's
So
like
it's a double standard, no? If we're gonna hold everybody to the same standard, why is Biden president?
I think we're still in the whole beginning phase of all this shit that we're trying to clean up. That eventually it'll
I
get
do think
better.
by calling a lot of
Bro.
attention, especially to those books,
Yeah,
that'll make them go up in value because they're forbidden or they're you're not supposed to own them or you're not supposed to even have
Hey,
them
but
anymore.
low
That kind of
key,
thing.
why are
Or
they
if you
trying to
just
clean
left them,
up the
like, dude, I
past?
never heard of those books, right? I never heard of those books. Like, I never would have read them, right?
What were you gonna
I
say?
just feel like they don't have anything to complain about at the moment, so they look for stupid shit like that. Like, why are we trying to clean up the past? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's
Who
like
gives a
Like,
every
fuck?
fucking week they're already they canceling like every week there's something new.
Yeah, it's like, and then you don't take them serious anymore. It's just a bunch of
It's
retards,
crazy, right? Like all this childhood shit that
Too
we had
much,
before,
bro.
and
I
it's
got it.
damn. that's what's up, bro. Like I
Finally,
like I remember like what
I'm
were they
crying
trying to
now.
cancel the little? I don't know if they were trying to cancel the Little Mermaid for like the pillars that look like penises and shit.
Oh no, that's funny.
I remember that.
I thought that was funny
Yeah.
too.
That's
like,
funny as hell.
isn't it okay? Isn't it racist too? Like, what do you guys think? They're making the Little Mermaid black and then Superman black. Why?
And Iron
Why
Man.
does it make something different? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I think it's more like instead of making a black Superman, just make a black hero. Like, what about the Panther one? Right? That was dope. Make something
that was
else.
fucking
Why are you trying
badass.
to like? You're trying to turn what was white to like black, and then what? Then
Yeah, it's
what's
like
black
Somebody made a point that they're doing
It's
it
so stupid as shit.
to redheaded people. They're doing it to gingers.
are you serious?
So and think about
Why?
it. Like,
Right?
and he gave a bunch of examples. Annie was one of them. The Little Mermaid was another one. And
Yeah,
like, there's like he gave out like three more examples. And I'm
it's
like,
true. Annie
damn,
was
you're
one.
right.
Oh,
All the
Brave,
ginger ones are
Brave.
like it's
Yeah,
crazy, man. They're turning all the gingers into black characters, and he's like he pointed out. I'm like, that's true, huh? How come they're only going after ginger whites?
what the
And the
fuck?
thing is,
I
like,
mean,
doesn't that turn into racism itself? Like, why do was it? Why if it, skin doesn't matter? We try to teach kids skin's not matter. Why are we pushing constantly to like swap out skin color characters?
Yeah, that's
Why'd
fucked
you
up,
just
right?
leave that guy alone? Hey, that's a white superhero.
Yeah.
You want to make a black one, do it. Why are you gonna say? Because now you're putting narrative that like, oh, we all have to have our own Superman. So they're gonna have the Mexican Superman, the Asian Superman.
Oh
But it doesn't make sense
shit.
because we don't care about we don't see race, right? We
Yeah,
shouldn't care about race. So why do you give a shit that Superman's white? Why
that's
does
true.
that matter, right?
on
Yeah,
We're all woke.
PSST.
Why do we care?
What the
So it's like
fuck?
a
This
it's
was
like
new.
hypocrite.
that's
The
crazy because
Moreno say they're
I've
racist, and then the everybody says everybody's racist, but everybody's racist, bro.
that's crazy.
Everybody, bro. Those
And
güeros,
yeah,
mexicanos, those negros,
they're
chinos.
actually coming out with the Iron Woman film, and she's black. I mean, they made comic books about it back in the past, but like they're actually coming out with that movie in like
Let's
the
see.
next couple of years.
I mean, if it's good, it's good.
I just yeah, you're right though. You're right though. They shouldn't have
Most of the
to.
time, like most of the time with those movies, they push hard as fuck the fact that like she's a woman and then she's beating men, or like something where like it's like it's very obvious that like she's gonna go through super hard struggles more than men would have, and then like so that makes her better. You know, it's always
But
like
I guess they try to
you
make
guys
her
want to be
likable,
equal,
like more likable. I guess or maybe
but they just make like super feminist characters. You know,
like
like why should she just be a
like
fucking chick?
Wonder Woman, garbage
Like,
ass
come on,
movie.
bro. Like, it's just fucking weird, right? They fuck shit.
9. Motherboard's
Hey,
out. I'm gonna take the power supply out.
you know what else bothers me, bro? Like the whole
Oh,
Disney princess thing too. Like they got a Mexican princess, a fucking that like dude, just fucking like why do you have to make more princesses? Just keep the main core, the core group that they had before. You know what I'm saying?
You have to be inclusive,
wait, who's
bro.
the Mexican? It's like
If you're not
Elena
inclusive, that means you're
Avalon,
rejected.
right?
What? I didn't hear
Dude,
you.
the Mexican one, they didn't even give her a movie.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
a
they
show.
didn't,
It's
bro.
just a TV show. So how is that not racist? That's racist.
That's weird, right? Like it's fucking
Calling
crazy.
out Disney.
But yet she's part of the Disney princesses. It was fucking weird.
Right. So they just like, oh, we're gonna make a show and then we're gonna counter it. They can have that one. Doesn't that make it seem like that's what they did?
That's crazy, dude.
How the fuck
Well,
do?
you
Oh,
know,
it's on the
they did.
outside.
Also, I saw like
Look, all they had to
there's a
do,
film about the.
is turn the girl from El Dorado into a princess. And just like, oh yeah, she just counts as Disney. And that would be like, yeah,
Wait,
that's
was
dope.
she Aztec or was she Mayan?
I don't know. I think she's biased.
Wait, wasn't she like trying to help the dudes steal the money?
It's an El Dorado movie. Yeah.
Yeah, she was trying to help like the conquistadors guys trick her own people to steal all the gold. And you're thinking, wait, the whole point was that they didn't see gold the same way
Is it
as the
Road?
Europeans. Why would she give a fuck about gold?
Yeah, The Road to El Dorado.
That's true.
And like,
Good
why
movie,
would
by
she
the way.
want to go? Yeah, it's like almost like if she was like white or something, and like she was like portrayed weird. Like, it doesn't make sense because the whole thing was with the even with the Native Americans that they shared everything. They weren't aggressive. They weren't killing people. So like when the Europeans came, they're like, hey, like these guys don't have any weapons. We should just kill them all
That's
and take
true
over. And that's
because
what they did.
she like it makes it. You're right. It makes it seem like she wanted the gold, but everybody's like, "Oh, is any no thing? I mean, you can get gold,
She's
I remember
fucking
his
right?"
movie. I
decorated.
remember
Yeah.
his movie, but it's like vague.
I remember the sex
Disney
scene.
Dude, I
Disney
just
made this.
remember
Really bad, bro.
she
It's
was
fucking horrible,
thick,
bro.
dude. She was hella thick.
But the character doesn't make sense if you do look at the movie because she doesn't. She has like a European mentality, and she's not from Europe. The Europeans were looking at the gold because it's different over there.
Oh, I see what you're
They
saying.
were yeah,
Okay.
so they were willing to massacre like the whole place to take all the gold.
And she should, and her being from that like place,
Yeah, and
being
she was
from
like,
that
"Oh, you guys
culture.
want to steal the gold? Me too. Let's steal it together, and then we'll go. I go with you guys." I'm like, "What?
Why
Go
was she?
where, bitch? Like, where the
Yeah.
fuck are you gonna go? You're fucking savage, you know? Like they don't see you the same.
Oh, produced by
Why would they
DreamWorks.
take you with me?"
DreamWorks did this.
Oh, chu madre.
Ching, súpale, chúpale. Míralo más. Chúpale más, cabrón.
Yeah,
Hey, shut up,
okay,
Paul.
fine.
Shut up.
You got
Échale el
messy with
limón,
it,
que
like it.
you gotta lick the tip. Finesse the tip, bruh.
He's not afraid to get messy with it. Nigga.
Sucio, que.
Okay,
Alright,
so
They
I
get
figured
better
out what
with
was
time,
wrong.
bro.
you know
A
what
lot of practice
what
you
other
get.
movie that blew my mind was and I love that fucking God damn. See that
I
red
told you
Xbox?
she was thick.
Hey,
Hold up.
censor that picture at the bottom. Censor that picture at the bottom. We don't want to get trouble.
Yeah, I don't even try on
Holy
that
sh-
one.
I was gonna say that other movie that tripped me out too, cause she's a princess. Was The Princess and the Frog? How she became the princess?
I didn't
Even though
Yeah,
I love that fucking movie, dude. I love that movie. The Shadow Man, the shit.
Is that the sex scene?
yeah,
No, it's not the
bro.
sex scene.
Oh yeah, Prince
Um,
of Front is dope.
Yeah,
It's a dope ass movie.
it was just weird to me, like how
I
she
didn't see
became
it.
a princess. You never seen that fucking movie?
Nah.
I'm playing that shit, bro. I stopped every time there's a dope movie. I'm like, Trump's never seen that movie because it's good.
Bro,
He's probably
Princess and the
seen.
Frog was a great movie, bro. That was like one of the
Yeah, I
greatest.
like that movie. It's pretty dope. Dude, I'm telling you,
Caesar
man,
again.
they made her thick on purpose. Look at this. All Latin
Caesar
women are
again.
supposed to look like this. Come on.
I know you got kids, but have you ever seen those Brat dolls? She looks exactly like one.
Alrighty.
Yeah, she does look like a
She
Brett though.
does. We just saw Brett on one of the TikToks.
I did? I don't even
Yeah.
remember.
And that robot chicken knockoff. There's a Brett
That
doll in
was a
there.
Brat doll? Damn.
One of them was.
Got some good eyeballs, Jay.
Well, you know, I don't like to brag or nothing. To all the people who have glasses.
Damn.
Damn.
You going in on my four eyes? Damn.
Oh shit! I forgot I was in his
You
glasses
going in on
too.
my bifocals?
Yo, that's
Going in on
fucked
my
up,
bottle
man.
caps?
Oh my god!
This
I completely
leftovers.
forgot.
Hey, I remember when I was younger, I used to be scared. I used to be like, if I'm like super blind, is it gonna be like a bottle cap? Cause like when I seen like all like some kids like they had like that bottle cap, and like I would see them eyes look like they were in a fishbowl and shit. And I used to be like, hell no, I don't want glasses like that. That should look crazy. Cause some people's eyeballs were like up here, G. Like this used to be nuts.
That guy straight up looks like Apocalypto.
That does.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Oh,
movie was rough. That
that
movie's a rough watch.
that movie right there, bro. My girl cried, bro. I was like, the whole fucking movie.
Dude, can you imagine like that girl that gave birth in that water that hole that just kept filling up with water? She gives birth in
Yo,
it.
hey, but you know what tripped me out? The baby was swimming in that shit. Like, I was like, chingas, man.
Dude, yeah, how do they film that, right?
Man, like, what
It's
the
got the umbilical cord
fuck?
still.
He just
Hey,
dropped
but
it
you
And
know
off.
what's
her
crazy?
dude
That
showed up,
like
dude.
they out of not like crazy stuff, bro. Like sacrifice kids and like eat hearts and shit. They
Yeah, it
used to
was
be
nuts.
kind of like
Well, I mean,
satanic as shit.
isn't that like I don't know how to explain it. Like they're on some other shit. They're on like some. Didn't they die from like all these diseases and shit? I wonder if they.
Did,
Yeah, they had to,
didn't they
right?
get smallpox? I
Yeah,
think they got
like
smallpox from the Europeans, bro.
damn.
And they started dying. So what they did is they surrounded the city and cut off the water supply, so everybody died.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so
I,
they starved them and no water, no food, till they all basically perished.
That's crazy.
Dude, I still remember that they just like they hunted that guy in that movie.
Like
That
fucking
whole scene where they just hunted him down.
yo, bro. Yeah, the whole fucking scene, G. They're just running. Bro, the motherfuckers look scary as shit, bro. Look at that. Montezuma looking
That's
ass,
dude.
motherfucker.
That's how they pretty much survive. They're just hunted down smaller tribes and then enslaved them and whatnot,
Well,
sold
these
them
Bro,
off,
niggas
what the
sacrifice like
fuck is this
constantly,
took the
bro.
connected to?
resources.
But you know what I'm saying? You would think be like, oh, you're basically. I mean, I don't think they would think about this. Like, oh, these people come from ours. No, you can't. You wouldn't think that way, right? Like,
Doesn't one of them jump in and just immediately get his head crushed
I
like
think he dies or
Yeah.
some shit,
hit the
right?
rock, right? Why does
Yeah.
they make a dude jump after like, hey, go get him, like,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
he
he
hits
like
his
hits a
head.
rock dead on, and like
Yeah.
just he's like, what, you gonna do it to us? Like, we can climb down. He's like, fuck that, we ain't climbing.
I haven't seen that movie in so long, so I don't have any recollection
Yeah.
except for the
It's
baby being born.
Bro, this movie was good. This
Like
this
they jump
movie
in, right,
was
and then a bunch of them just freaking like one of them drowns, like that guy just straight into a
damn.
rock.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like, oh.
fucked up.
Why would you dive head first, bro?
Hell no.
Who the fuck dives head first?
Bro, you would die anyway if you fucking fall leg first and crack that shit.
Hell,
Could
no,
you
bro. Okay,
imagine
I'm
having
thinking.
that much disdain and be like, no, we're getting this motherfucker.
Why is it so
Like,
stressful? Power supply is out.
make
Nice.
sure you wipe that down and air compress it
Hey,
before you put everything
Mel
back in.
Gibson produced this movie, right?
Yeah, he directed it, I
Oh,
think.
he
Yeah,
directed.
Wait, air
Oh,
compress
bro, he
it?
did a
What the
great job
fuck?
in this one and in
Oh, I see
Passion
what
of the
you're saying.
Christ too. Passion of the Christ, man. My mom, my dad, they were like, "Oh, that's the movie." They held this.
Did you guys know that you can't actually sink in quicksand? Like, how can I put this? Like
No, there's.
you will go into it, but you're buoyant. It's like floating on water, just thicker water. So
Yeah,
because it's like water, it's dense. Like you float on top of it. So
yeah,
everybody's like, yeah, you just gotta lay down, and then you'll float to the top.
yeah. You gotta kick your legs up or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Now tar. Good luck getting out of tar.
Yeah, hell no, that's crazy. It sounds fucked up right there.
Okay,
Dude, he messes with
SSD's
these
out
guys
too.
again. Is this when she gives birth?
No, she's just trying to throw that shit up there.
She
We're about to get
pregnant as
hit
hell,
again.
dude.
Hey, that little boy got that bowl cut. Yo. The
Dude,
fuck?
they want him so
Yo,
bad. Dude, we gotta watch this movie. We gotta do one of those ones where we watch a movie. Obviously, we don't stream it, right? But we just watch it, and then we tell everybody, all right, it's playing now, and like we're at minutes, blah blah blah, and then so they can watch it along with us. You know what I mean?
Oh,
what
that's.
the?
Well, I forget what it's called. I don't know.
It's just a
Watch alongs.
commentary or whatever. Dude,
Okay,
kids,
Seagate.
girls, like,
This is 1,000 gig. These are terabytes. What the fuck? Why doesn't? Hold on a minute.
Ching, yes, man. This is the part that's insane.
Hey, C's, real
yeah,
quick. These are
she's having
two
contractions in the
one
water. Like,
terabyte.
damn.
These are two 1 terabyte hard drives, but I only have 100 gigs of free space.
Oh shit! Look at
Oh, I
that.
forgot. Remember that, dude?
Oh, the kid's like, what the fuck?
Did that just
Yo,
come out
what?
of your mom?
Man, you
Yo,
just.
what the fuck? Did she pull on the umbilical cord to get the baby up?
So, but babies, even if they go in the water, they're still fine because
Yeah, they still have the umbilical cord, so they're still getting the blood and the oxygen through that.
that's crazy.
Okay, this is the DVD drive. I don't need that.
What's happening?
Oh, that's when they see the ships,
Oh
so they
shit!
like stop chasing them. But isn't there? Where's the scene where
Uh-oh.
like the guy misses with the edge? There you go. This one.
This
He's
part's
like, I'm
badass.
fucking got you, bro. And he's like, the hell you do?
Who the
Yo,
fuck?
Oh, I think they
that
cut
dude
it.
out.
It got cut out. It got cut out.
The other guy should have been like,
Yeah, it gets edited because it's a YouTube clip, so they don't edit. They edit the scene.
That's crazy.
But I do remember where he like dodges him and he just fucking gets impaled by the board traps.
Damn.
Dang.
I
Dude,
lost
this
one of the
movie
panels
is
and I don't
dope,
know how.
but it's so dark and you're like you feel so bad that it's like
oh,
hard to watch. You know what I mean?
watch
Especially if you know it's
the
coming. You like
audition.
love the characters.
Which one? Which
The
one?
Audition?
audition.
The addition? Damn.
Hmm.
Yeah, like a
Oh, it's over
so
there.
it's this guy that he's trying to get his boy like a date, so he does like a fake audition for like a role, and then he picks a chick. But it turns out the chick is like like a crazy ass bitch that like um kills niggas and stuff.
Is it this one?
Yeah, the one with the syringe.
All right, the trailer or the clips from it?
Watch the trailer. I mean, if you want to see the movie, then watch it.
She's a psychopath.
The fuck is
She's
this?
sitting like that.
Yeah, you have to watch this movie, bro. Matter of fact, everybody watch it and then talk about it.
Oh
Just waiting for
shit.
it to call.
Y'all ever just look at a girl and be like, "What that mouth do?"
About that chick.
Oh, wait,
She's
why's
gonna
the
tell you
phone?
what to do.
Oh, hey, she cute though. She's cute though.
She tortures dude?
I don't. This is a weird ass trailer because I'm not really understanding what the fuck this movie's about.
You have to watch it, Trunks. Watch it tonight, and then you probably have like PTSD forever, bro.
Takashi Miike.
Yo, this is crazy.
All right.
Hey, you know which movie I wanted to see? Parasite or something like that.
Dude, I saw that one.
Is it good?
I saw that one because I heard about it. I'm like, oh, it's Korean horror movie. It's pretty nice.
Crazy.
It's weird. It's tripping. I didn't get the ending so much, but.
But is it like a thriller? Is it like a horror? What the fuck?
I don't think it's a horror movie. It's more of a thriller / action. Actually. It's got a little psychological.
The one I just
aspect
sent
to
you
it.
guys, watch it. It's a good horror movie, dude, and we can review it.
I want to write that shit down. Hold on.
Watch it tonight.
I have been wanting to get into like Korean horror movies. You know, I saw The Devil. That was freaky. This was crazy shit.
The Devil. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was nuts, dude. It was on.
Devil is alive.
That was like it's about a serial killer guy. It's pretty dark and gritty.
Devil is alive.
Or murder and stuff like that.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think which other one.
Okay,
Let's see.
That's for the power supply. Okay.
All right. Have you guys seen Coming Back to America 2 yet?
No, not yet.
I want to see it, man.
Have you guys seen the first one?
Train to Busan. Have you guys seen Train to Busan?
No, but I
You
want
mentioned
to watch
it.
that. Train to Busan.
Okay, so I saw this one. I recommend it. The Host. Have you seen this one?
No.
That's the one that I saw. That I don't know.
Train to Busan.
I saw The Devil. That's the one about
Devil is alive.
that murder.
Wait, the Train to Busan is about the zombie movie, right? Zombie
Yeah.
apocalypse type shit. Yeah.
That one, dude. That one's one of those that gets you mad kind of thing. I'm trying to see what else.
Devil is alive.
Yeah, aren't they making like another zombie movie?
Devil.
That's supposed to come out soon.
Ton of
Devil
zombie
alive. I just know
It's weird because like when The Walking Dead came out, like zombie movies hit like it's just like, oh yeah, everybody's into zombies now.
Bro, zombie games.
Well, The Walking Dead didn't necessarily have zombies.
It's weird because zombies went from being like witchcraft evil that ate brains to just being like, oh, infected and just try to eat people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't go for brains no more.
Well, I think that's what Resident Evil's going back into, right? Like the whole
Have you guys seen
witchcraft shit.
have you guys seen Hereditary?
No.
I want to watch that though.
Oh my gosh, you guys gotta watch it.
I haven't watched that.
It's that girl with the weird nose, right?
Girl with the weird. Yes.
Hey, see, I heard reviews on Coming to America from like different people, and it's like they say like they don't like it, but it pays homage to like the first one. So I watched the first one. I love the fucking first one.
The first one's dope, dude.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Reggie Wallace.
Reggie Wallace.
The hell is this? Oh, Hereditary.
Dude, this movie is nuts, and the ending is crazy.
It's heartening to see.
really?
I really recommend if you were down to watching a horror movie, it is a good slow burn with crazy scenes that just escalate to a even crazier shit.
Secretive and
Spoiler
private
alert:
woman.
Dumbledore dies in the end.
Ah, the
Producer for
witch. You already know for the fucking witch. No.
That's right.
You're a little baby. She wouldn't let me feed you because she needed to feed you. She was a very difficult woman, which maybe explains me.
I recognize you from your mother.
What? Sometimes I swear.
Dude, it's triggering things because that sound. It's the sound that is her daughter makes, that the guy's sister makes, and you'll figure out later why she does it. It's freaky.
Oh shit.
She isn't gone.
She had private rituals, private friends.
Who's gonna take care of me?
You don't think I'm gonna take care of you?
But when you die,
What the fuck?
And she wasn't altogether there. At the end.
The guy's a good actor in this movie.
Dad, I don't like this.
What's happening? Peter! Don't you ever raise your voice at me! I am your mother! Mom, what's happening?
Dude, it gets so crazy.
I just don't want to put any more stress on my family.
What is happening, bro?
Dude, you have to watch this movie. She's not a zombie.
It's on Netflix, bro.
I don't think I saw it on Netflix,
Like
but it's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. It's a really good scary movie, and the ending leaves you. It's one of those endings that, like, yeah, it's a conclusion, but you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Yo, that's the fucking trailer scared the shit out of me, bro. That's what's up.
Dude, it's nuts. It's got a crazy build up, and it's a good movie.
That's
Recommend
what's
it.
up, dude. I want to watch that shit.
Wait, why is Paradise PD has another season?
Paradise
What the fuck?
I stopped watching after season.
It's not good.
Paradise SPD is the animated one, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's got its moments.
I don't like
but
it.
It's not like.
It's
Well, there's
trying to
another
like-
animated one called Hoops, right?
Yeah, no, that was garbage. That was garbage.
Yeah,
I saw
haven't
that.
seen either.
That was trash. What was I searching for again? Oh, Hereditary.
You were searching for My
Hereditary, I
Hero
don't know.
Academia. They haven't
No,
seen
not at
for
all.
the audition. The audition.
I think it's HI, bro.
The audition.
Hereditary.
Watch the Japanese one, bro. What's up, guys?
No, it's not on here.
Sorry, Simon.
No.
The audition was on there. Fuck.
Wait, what are you? No, we weren't searching audition. We were searching Hereditary.
Look for that one.
What about Let the Right One In? Have you guys seen that one?
No. Les. Nope. Wrong movie. Let it shine? No. How am I spacing this thing? Okay,
So watch the trailer for Let the Right One In. This one's, I think, a Dutch film. I can't remember.
Oh, here it is. Let the Right One In. It's not on here, but the invitation is.
What was this shit? That was a hard ass flick.
The fuck? What the fuck? Wait, are they just... Wait, hold on a minute. Oh, it's a boy? Wait, he survived?
This one's also crazy.
Är du vampyr? Hade du tyckt om mig ändå?
Oh, she's a vampire?
Yeah.
Oh. A little less crazy, but okay.
It froze on my side. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So they kind of gave it away in the trailer, but the whole premise of the movie is that the little girl is a vampire, right? And it escalates from there. I'm not gonna say too much, but it's crazy, man. It's a good
Kind of
movie.
gave it a little
It's a
bit
good
too
setup.
You
much.
can't.
It gave it a little bit too
You
much.
can't explain. I think because you watched it, but if you haven't seen it, you don't understand until you watch the movie.
Yeah, so
The
they
Audition's
they
not on
tell you
Netflix.
she's a vampire, but that's not the whole movie. That's not the whole movie. There's a whole thing
Chuck, watch
about
the
what
audition,
happens.
bro.
Is
It's
this like a
good,
love
man.
story?
It's not on Netflix.
No, it is not a love story.
Oh, okay. Like he's gonna be cool with them, and
No, bro.
No, it's not
It's
a love
fucking
story,
crazy.
bro.
I'm
It's
gonna search
fucking
on my
nuts.
Hulu
It's
It
and see
has
what
crazy.
to do
happens.
with like vampires and how they age very slowly.
Yeah, yeah.
Hereditary might be on Hulu actually.
It might be, but that shit they have commercials on there. It's bogus, man.
Oh
Who
no,
am
I
I paying
got
for
it
this
with
shit?
no commercials. So don't worry, I
bro,
got you.
Oh, no,
fucking
that's-
Hulu. I love Hulu, but man,
Mm. Yeah, he has Hulu. He hasn't watched. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I have
He just,
not.
it's not
Dude, it's the best show,
I
man.
watched a little bit of that show.
funny.
That show is
It's not funny.
consistently funny throughout. Every season is consistently funny.
But
It's not like it
It's
just
too low
dies off.
brow.
There's so
Too low
many.
brow for shops.
Oh
Oh,
you
man,
know what's crazy about
it's
this
on here,
show?
the
but I need an
best
extra
They
comedy,
add-on.
bro.
film it with like one camera or some shit.
Showtime.
Like it was like really low budget when it started.
Dude, episode like the first season, it was like really low budget. I think Danny DeVito didn't get in
Oh,
until
Snowfall's
second
on here.
episode,
And then they
Season
or it's
3, I
season
think.
2 or season 3 maybe. Yeah, Frank Reynolds selling like wolf.
Hang on.
Yeah, dish. I don't think
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
think we
be.
should watch the audition and then like review it.
Hey, did we miss the fight? By the way, we
Probably.
missed that boxing match, right?
Staying third.
Man,
Oh, the Adams Family's on here.
Which one? Because the new one sucked. I don't like it.
Is the new one the audition? I don't think
the
it's on here,
animated, the
TJ.
new animated, and his family, garbage, man.
Really?
Hold on, look at the movies.
I don't know if you guys have seen it, but
No.
it's not a good.
No.
Like, let me put it this way: the original one weren't intended for just kids, right? It was more like oh yeah, this is intended for be a family movie stuff. Then it was just kid shit, and you're like,
Yeah, it's not on here,
okay,
TJ.
pretty whack.
Hmm.
I don't like that they made the kid. I don't like how they did Wednesday for stuff. She looks like a balloon.
Okay. Alrighty.
That's crazy.
How does she look like a balloon? Like deflated balloon, or what's happening?
Look, when you see it, you're gonna be like, what? I mean, this picture alone, just look at this. All right.
Let me see.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I put the wrong screen in there.
The leaves have twist
porn
off.
screen?
See, just look at this.
Bink.
Just, what does she look like to you?
Why they do her like that, bro?
Right?
Why they do her
They
like
made,
that?
Big dumbass forehead.
they made her dad like short and like a short, stubby guy.
Why? What the fuck?
I don't think I like so from all the characters, that character doesn't even match the rest of the family for some reason. It looks fucking. She doesn't even match the rest of the animation. Like the people around her. You see what I'm saying?
I don't like the animations, bro.
I mean, look at this kid's face,
Yeah.
and look at this. This
Yeah,
is
it's
like
different.
all forehead.
It's different.
Are those two twins?
It's very different.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find.
Oh. Okay. Wait, what are all these fucking chords? There's chords in here already?
I mean, she probably looks the most like
PWM based water pumps. Don't even got them.
Ugh.
Okay. Well, time to screw in the motherboard, I guess.
right? Okay, this describes exactly what is wrong with Wednesday, right?
Your
Wednesday is
balloon?
not the character that would wear this, right?
Wait,
Wednesday is
husband?
not like a shut-in that needs to like bloom and like go out and be social and all that kind of stuff. That's not who Wednesday is, right? But that's who they
Well,
turned her.
Wednesday's in the middle of the week.
Made it seem like, oh, Wednesday's just like that because
That
like, oh, she's you know she's an introvert and all this kind of stuff, and she's like now trying to express herself. She wears color. Like Wednesday, like in every single movie and everything, despises that and wants to destroy it. Right? She's the anti girl. Right? She doesn't want to like pink rainbows and unicorns and all that kind of stuff. And yet in this movie, they decided, oh yeah, let's make her one of those girls too.
But the thing is, in this one, they kind of make it to where like they change the story. The story's like the kids have never left the house because their parents don't want them to like be persecuted.
I don't like her character, bro.
What is wrong with this character too? Like Jesus.
That character looks like she's on drugs.
Like, could they animate this more weird? Look, like pencil thin, like freaking legs, a weird body, and then like she has no chin, like, and her face is too short. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's weird. It does look like a pencil. It's a
Shout
pencil.
out to the homie.
That's funny as hell.
Oh man, we should start. We should hate on more movies. But yeah, anything from this podcast is watch Apocalypto if you haven't seen it. Watch Hereditary if you're down for a scary movie. Let the right one in. Yeah.
Oh, also, if you want good PC building tips and tricks, don't get them from me. I'm struggling.
Yeah, holler at your boy over here.
Dude, I don't think this motherboard is compatible.
Yes, it is. It's kind of it's an ATX motherboard. Yeah, it's a standard.
ITX.
ATX.
Oh, ATX. I was confused.
And I know this case isn't a micro ATX case, so it'll fit, dude.
Okay, I just gotta.
Did you put the back plate in first?
What the fuck? Wait, what back plate?
Take the back plate off of the old case.
Talking about this thing?
Yeah, that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And put that in.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If that doesn't fit well, then you might have to go without it, but it should.
Okay.
Because most of them are compatible, no, like that.
Yeah, it's a standard, man. They're all the same standard.
Like, does it clip on or what's up?
I don't know. I can only see your shoulder, bro.
That big ass
It's a
shoulder.
nice shoulder, right? All the ladies love my shoulders. They say it's my best feature.
They like shaving your shoulder hair.
I don't want to talk about that.
Shaving your shoulder.
You get a wax, okay?
It might just.
Oh, wait, who has
usually
ever
have
waxed
them.
their sack? Who has ever waxed their sack?
Never.
I've never waxed
That
it.
sounds funny though.
Sack? No.
You think like if you wax it, like you'll rip off like the skin off?
I
don't
feel like
don't think so.
it's old for you to be able to do it.
You know what, Caesar? Here's what I need you to do. Go to a salon, vlog it, and use it for the podcast and tell us what happened.
Yeah, the plate goes from the inside out.
A salon? I'm pretty sure if I walk in a salon, I'm like, hey, wax my sack. They're gonna be like, 911.
Oh, you know what? Didn't a lady in Canada get lost her business because of that?
Yeah, she didn't want to. She didn't want to give a bikini wax to a
Wait, where did we hear that? Was it here?
transgender. We were discussing.
I think we were discussing
about
it.
it. She's nice about Joe Rogan and shit.
No.
Yeah, it triggered Caesar, so he got into.
It's just Joe Rogan's fucking weird to me, bro. He's like wishy-washy all the time, bro.
Wait, I don't remember hearing about it on Joe Rogan. What happened?
What if I just put it on the?
I don't know. We were talking about it on a text.
Yeah. But Joe Rogan was mentioned. I don't know why.
Yeah, because Caesar likes Joe Rogan secretly and thinks like I bring him up and everything.
It's just he was like he has a big audience and he pushes people to go like to what he kind of like. Hey, don't believe me. Just Here's an expert. He'll tell you. Like,
And
you
the
know,
expert is fucking
I
what
don't,
the
but
hell's
I
his
don't
name?
think
Joey
he
Garcia or what the fuck his
I
name
don't
is?
think he actually ever says, "Oh, don't believe me," or "Here, have this expert tell you about, I don't know, transgender or whatever."
what are you talking about? Like, he had a bunch of
No,
dudes
you're
that were
making
like,
it seem like he has an agenda and he's pushing it through
yeah,
his
he
guest.
does.
What?
All right,
Wait. He
You're
has an
saying he
agenda?
does not.
that's what I'm.
Doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit.
Bless you.
When I listen to the episode,
Bless
I
you.
don't. I don't
Oh, my
feel the
bad.
agenda being pushed that you're saying is there.
Yeah,
You
why
understand what
not?
I'm
Why do
saying?
you think he does it? I don't get it.
That's what I'm saying because I don't. It doesn't come off that way when I'm listening to different episodes and they talk about different stuff.
Am I stupid?
Well, I mean, all I like is like the people that he brings on, and he asks them about what they do, and then or what are they doing, and then they have a conversation. That's all.
Right. That's right. It seems
I'm
like
fucking
they're having a
stupid.
conversation and then it switches topics and they go through a bunch of different stuff. They're not focused on one thing that they're drilling down into people's heads. Right. That's what I'm saying, Caesar. It doesn't come off that way when they're discussing or talking about stuff.
Mm.
So when you say things like, "Oh, he's pushing an agenda and he has people come in to support that push," I don't think that's right. I don't think that's a right assessment.
Okay, I think it's in.
Or maybe he's like having people that pushes a certain agenda. Is that what you're saying?
He doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. He doesn't have to. He just has people to do it, their own shit. So like, he's not
I
like,
think
Oh,
it's
oh,
in.
you know what? Like,
That's what I'm
I'm not
saying. Like, let
fucking
me put
for
it to you
like
this.
this,
Let me put
but
it to you
here's
this.
this guy.
Bernie
So all
Sanders
the
running for
audience,
president.
here you go.
So
This guy's gonna tell you
Bernie Sanders
that
comes in
like
and
this
goes,
motherfucker
"Oh yeah,
does
vote for me," right? And then he also has Kanye West, and Kanye West comes in and says, "Hey, vote for me." Does that mean Joe Rogan is telling you vote for Kanye West?
Well, if you think in the green scheme of it, so if you think about this, right? Kanye West was trying to run at the same time as who? It was a joke to what? Vote for Kanye West, right? So
Versus
basically,
Trump or
it
Biden,
was
yeah.
like if you don't look at it from this perspective, part of like taking votes away from a certain party is, hey, look, these people would have voted Democratic, but they're not because we're gonna make this shit. We're like, hey, as a joke, let's all vote for this retard, and then just throw your vote away. And then your head is like, oh, it's hilarious. But if you think about it,
smart.
there's bigger powers in this world that would like to like make sure that you don't vote for Biden. You don't have to vote for Trump, but if you don't vote for Biden, it's the same shit. So like you're not stopping people from voting for Biden. You're stopping people from voting, period.
So
So
you're
all the people
saying
that
that by
voted for
having
Kanye West,
Kanye West in, it damaged Biden and
I'm saying that
It's like
what it,
giving them
I'm
a
saying that
platform to
Kanye
speak,
West
I
knew
guess.
what he's
I
doing.
know, but
Kanye West knew what he's doing, right?
Bernie Sanders there,
And he
Okay,
had
he
right?
had Kanye West in there, and Kanye West was just, I mean, he was
Right.
embarrassing. So when he was talking to
yeah,
Kanye
Trump,
was,
he was,
so it's
this
bro.
such
dude
a
was a
weird
fucking
bro.
idiot,
It
bro.
was such
And
a
I'm just
weird
saying,
journey. It was nuts.
Yeah, that
but
shit
that's
was
what it's
nuts.
for.
Yeah,
That's what his
but okay,
platform's
let me
for.
let me put it to you this way, right? Let me put it to you this
Okay,
way.
what I'm
By,
saying,
have,
so you don't
by
get butthurt,
having
I
Kanye
don't think
West
Joe
there,
Rogan is doing anything specifically to push it. I'm just saying he uses a lot of people use his platform that has a bunch of motherfuckers to push their shit in.
oh
So
yeah, that,
even though you're not that person, so
absolutely, yeah.
you're not gonna listen to Alex Jones and be like, oh,
If
he's
anyone
right.
was
To
wondering,
you,
it is the
he's
part
an
of
idiot.
the building
But there
process
is
where I'm
a
at
bunch
right
of
now.
people that saw that and now are conspiracy theories. Now they're like, oh yeah, he's actually right. You know
I
what I'm saying?
understand what you're saying, Caesar,
And I'm
but
saying
that's what
that
I'm saying.
using it is not
Anybody, if
like
Kanye
pushing
went
it up.
on any podcast or any TV station, if he showed up on Fox, if he showed up, if they gave him the airtime, right? At least when you watch the Joe Rogan one, right, you could see like, oh, this guy's retarded. I'm not gonna fucking vote for this idiot, right? Because you actually like listen to him for like an hour and a half. You're like, dude, he's jumping all over the place. He's talking about this. He's talking about that.
So,
He doesn't sound like a guy that should be in power
so
to
it's
me. You understand what
yeah.
I'm saying? It kind of gives you an insight as to what this that guy is actually like just by having like listening and have a conversation with somebody else.
So see, you're
Because
saying
in that whole
like
interview, he didn't let Joe talk. Like Joe was just kind of like sitting back, and this guy kept switching topics, going back and forth. He
yeah.
was talking some nonsense, a lot of nonsense, and that made me like think like, yeah, of course he's not a legitimate candidate. But when he had who did he have? Andrew Yang, the guy
That dude's
the guy
fucking
that's trying
awesome.
to right, because that's how I heard about him. And then when they started talking about his ideas, like, yeah, I want to try to see if we can push universal basic income. And
Yeah,
this
dude's
and then he
fucking
gave out like,
awesome.
this is how I want to do it. And he gave out a plan. He'd say like this is what I think it would do. And then so Joe was like, but you really think giving people like just 2,000, like how much did he want to give him? Like $800 a month or something like that?
No, it's
He's
like
like, that's not enough.
it's
Like
like a
that's not enough.
stack, no? Some
Rent.
stuff.
It's two
I don't,
stacks a month.
I don't know, it's
Two
something
stacks.
like that.
I know it was a couple, like a
But,
stack or
but he
or
pushed
something.
back and said like, oh yeah, I don't. That's definitely not enough for like rent and food. You know what I
Well,
mean? Like
it
stuff like
definitely
that. Which
it
like
definitely
which I
pushes
would agree.
people.
And then Kanye was like, yeah, I mean, Andrew Yang was like, yeah, absolutely. But we do think that would help. It's not nothing. You know what I mean? It'll help alleviate people. It'll do this. So he was pushing his agenda, and he was saying, this is what I would like to do. This is what I would like to see. So it made me like look in more into that guy. And he's the guy that I felt like, yeah, I think that guy would have been a good candidate, and he was, but then he had to drop out because he didn't get enough votes. But now he's trying to become like
I think that
uh,
was more still
here
the
in New York.
Democratic Party not wanting him to
Yeah,
Yeah, the
face.
Democratic Party is
that
not
is
gonna
just
give a shit.
nonsense because
Yeah,
they just want Biden.
yeah,
They wanted Hillary at that point, yeah.
yeah.
So, but it was
No,
nuts.
I think I see you like she's saying like he's giving them a platform to speak their mind, and he
I
knows
get
that
it.
there's
It
millions and
it
millions of
does
people that
make you
listen.
realize that they're idiots. A lot of people, at
Like
least.
when okay, when I like when Alex Jones comes on because he tells them like, hey, hold up, we gotta fact check you, because remember you don't know if you've seen his last pod with them, they had to
Yeah.
fact check Alex Jones because of what he was
Yeah,
saying,
they
and he
stopped in
had to
fact.
pause his ass like a bunch of times, like, hey,
Everybody,
hold up,
everybody said it was because of the Spotify deal and all that stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, man. And he's like, because he did. Like after everything he said, he's like, hold on, we gotta look into this.
yeah. What's this guy who's like just pulling everything up?
It's
Yeah.
just, but you see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like think about how fucking distorted and sick in the head like a bunch of people are. You just go on like anything social media related, anything. It's like I feel like, especially like right now, like the super Republican Party, a lot of their people are like brainwashed to fuck, bro. Like
Am I
they don't
dumb?
believe in anything that comes out of the media at all. Any kind of media, they don't believe it. They don't believe any doctors. They don't believe the world, like the world, China, like anybody that's not like Trump related is a liar, and they're like
Well,
trying to do something against.
he's still the face of the party, bro.
Bro, it's fucking
That's
insane, bro.
fucking nuts, right? Like
Like,
he's
cause I was telling them, like, okay, so they didn't want to pass the stimulus, right?
hmm
And then like they were complaining that it wasn't gonna pass. Like, hey, look, he lied to us. He's a piece of shit. I'm like, that's what you wanted, right? Well, shouldn't you like praise the president because he didn't pass it? The socialist agenda shit. It's just at this point, it doesn't even matter what happens. It's just they're gonna be against it, unless like somehow like they tell them it's okay. And to think that way is to think like a retard. Like you're not supposed to follow your party for that reason because you're just gonna follow the party. Like you're supposed to. I feel like if more people were independent
I
thinkers, like
completely agree. I completely agree. The party has an
yeah, we
agenda, and
shouldn't
if
have
you don't
party. Like you
align with
shouldn't
that
be like I'm
agenda,
a Republican.
you're
Fuck
not going
this
to
shit.
be. We're not going to consider you a Republican,
exactly.
and we're not going to support you to get reelected and everything like that under a
Yeah, I don't give a
Republican.
Well, that's
fuck
why
where
a
I
you are,
lot
bro.
of
completely
If
a
agree
you're
with
lot
like,
that.
of
yeah,
progressives
Completely
like
agree.
Bernie get pushed to the side. Bernie,
correct.
Exactly,
Because they
and the
don't have.
exactly.
AOC, she's
Bernie
progressive too.
Bernie doesn't want to run with the like the mainstream Dem stuff, and he'll straight up say like, nope, we need to cut this out. We need to tax these
Bro,
people.
you,
We got to do
the only
this.
reason
And
to
so
go
when people
Bernie
hear that, they're like, oh, he's a
because
socialist. He's
the
crazy.
money.
He's doing all this stuff. But
Yeah,
that's
it's
who he is.
propaganda.
That's who the guy's always been, right? But because it doesn't line up with the Democratic Party's view of how like who we want to elect or who we want running, but because if we put Bernie in there, he's not going to listen. He's not. We're not going to be able to control him, right? Where he's not going to vote on the same topics that we do. They're like,
Correct.
no, we're going to sandbag him. We're going to put Hillary against him.
Well,
You know what I mean?
And then
That's
it
what
all
they do.
comes down to
It
where
comes down to the
all
parties.
like all those dudes are saying like, yeah, we don't want to take money from corporations. Like, not there should be a cap, and they should be transparent to who's getting money. Because right now, if a lot of people want to donate to, like, for example, Nine, they can make like a pack, and like so everybody donates, and it's not disclosed who's doing it. So a lot of these fucking people are like, they have interest, like interest giving them money. So that's what's wrong right now. Everybody is doing shit for the super powerful ass people. And I'm not talking about millionaires. I'm talking about billionaires that control shit. They
Oh my god,
control the
that
government, bro.
that just reminds me of like the whole shit with like YouTube and the music industry. Like how they have the music industry has like their money so far up these fucking
Yeah.
senators' asses. So for us like for us content creators, so we can't take any music or play any music, any kind of music or anything. Like they go under like the DMCA laws and shit. Oh, I fucking
Yeah, they
I seen
put
that shit.
some they put a lot of law enforcement stuff into that.
It's
And think
fucked up.
about it. It's because of money, bro. The money talks, bro. You give a motherfucker money, he's gonna do what you tell him. Hey, you want to run in 2 more years? You need money, right? Make sure you do this and that. You know what I'm saying? That's why it shouldn't be that way. That's why they
There's
shouldn't
a
have
good
millions
interview
and
that I
billions of
heard.
dollars, bro.
There's a good
And
interview
that
I
goes back
heard
to Ronald
where
Reagan. Look it up. Ronald Reagan made it legal for that to happen. All that shit that right now that people are like, oh yeah, you can donate like billions of dollars to a fucking dude and like shit like that. That used to be illegal, and that motherfucker made it legal. And remember,
Wow.
he was a fucking actor, bro. So he was like one of those
they made it through
like
the pack creations, the super packs and stuff like that.
anyway. So since Ronald Reagan, it's un puto desmadre because of that shit. That's why Bernie wasn't put into power because Bernie wants to get rid of that. And every Democrat, every Republican gets a shit ton of money. And they're like, fuck that, you're fucking with our money. You're not gonna make us like go broke,
Especially tech companies, right? Like all that shit.
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
here's what I was gonna say. I saw an interview, or I listened to an interview with Bill Burr and Joe Rogan, and they were talking about how the music industry was trying to work their way into the podcasting, right? Because it's all audio, right? People listen to audio, they listen to podcasts, on this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of the podcasts, they went to them and they said, "Hey, we'll
Oh
give you all this
yeah.
advertising, we'll give you all these deals, all this marketing, all this kind of stuff. We just want
But
to, you got to give us a cut, and then we own
yeah.
the property. And you got to, and then the whole thing is like, well, why it's mine? Why would I give it over? Oh, because we're gonna give you advertising. Yeah, but then the money that comes out of your pocket, it comes out of your deal, like all the kind of stuff. Like
Every
it's all your, like everything's under you, under your risk. If
yeah.
something fails, it doesn't, something doesn't go
Like
right.
it's
If
your
you
fault.
do, yeah, it gets out of your money
I did
first,
listen to that
and
podcast.
then yeah, before they get their money tapped into,
That's fucking
right? So
crazy.
it comes out of your pocket for like all this kind of stuff, or if anything messes up. So when they go and produce, like, oh yeah, we own the rights to all this, but you're the, like, it's coming out of your part of it, your share of it. Like it's fucking nuts,
It's like
dude,
an
and
80-20
it's
deal right
criminal.
there.
I mean, yeah, exactly. How do you? And then a lot of people were like making those deals or made those deals early, and now that they're expiring, they're like, dude, fuck that, dude. Be
Fuck.
independent,
We
because it
will
would be the
never
kind
do
of
that.
thing.
We will
Yeah,
never do that.
because they like own like 80% or whatever. It doesn't matter that you sold 2 million copies, because 20% of 2 million is like what,
Holy
uh,
shit.
$40,000. But if you sold like if you only sold 500,000, but you owned 100% of it, you just made way more, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense. Like the volume goes up, but you didn't make more money. That's what they did. That's what they did to Dave Chappelle. That's why he came out with that thing, and everybody's made a big deal about it because Comedy Central said we'll give you 50%, right? And so the show blew up. They made billions of dollars, and they're like, "That's too much. We're not going to give you 50%." And they just straight up said, "We're not going to give you 50%." And that was the whole thing. He's like, "I made them a ton of money, and we agreed it was going to be a 50%, but because it was so much money, they're like, no, we're not going to hold up the 50% deal."
Did they
And
have a
they're like,
contract? That's
"Yeah, they did."
I
And
would
they
have
they're able to get away with that
I
stuff.
would have
So
sued the dog shit out of them.
that's why he
Fucked up.
reached out to everybody and said, "Hey, don't watch it because that money doesn't go to me. It goes to Comedy Central, and Comedy Central did this, and you should boycott them. You shouldn't. They should, like, you shouldn't be watching my content for them because I don't get any of it." And
That's
then I guess
crazy.
they finally they struck a deal or
Did
something.
it say
Chappelle,
that? Did he say that on the Netflix
I
special?
mean, and then they put it
Yeah, he
back.
said it. He
Yeah,
said it like on a stand-up thing.
Wow, that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, bro. It's just when people start making money, even in real life, bro. But whenever you have like some going down, it's always good to have contracts because I think when like you start making money, a lot of people's like
everybody
shit
wants a cut, bro.
just
Everyone wants a cut.
It's just like
Everybody
no,
wants
but
to
like
suck
yeah, like a
the
fluid
feed of
switches, and
the.
it's like yeah, they just want that money.
That's true.
It's like you have
That's
a cow that's making milk, and the milk's like making so much money, and everybody wants the milk, and everybody wants like a little piece of that milk, and it starts getting divided so much that like the farmer doesn't get any kind of thing, and it's his cow getting drained and killed and blah blah blah, and
Right.
at the end, they just sacrifice her. That's what happens with all these like super rich people. Like, what this happened to Britney Spears? You get surrounded by a bunch of like an entourage that like they're just there because of the money, because of the party.
just sucking your money. Yeah.
They're just sucking your money. They're hanging out with you
That's
because
fucking
hey, we
crazy,
could
bro.
always go to his house and party down because he's gonna pay for it. He's gonna put up the money. It's his
That's
house. If
crazy.
like that's how it happens, dude. And people like just want to follow that. And
That's
like
like,
when the money's all gone, everybody just leaves. Like, oh, well, that was
damn.
fun. Later.
Isn't that what happened to Soldier Boy?
That happens to a lot
Yo,
of
He
people,
Soulja
bro.
said
was
he was
crazy.
gonna come out with a console. I forgot.
Yeah, he's coming out of the console.
He coming
That
out with
console is
this.
garbage.
Who was it? The Soldier something? I don't remember what the fuck it was.
Hey, he streams and everything. I didn't know that.
He streams? Wow.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's on Twitch.
Snoop Dogg
Yeah,
streams. He's playing NFL over there. Man,
Oh
yeah,
uh,
man.
Snoop Dogg
Dogg,
Bro,
and
yeah,
also Soldier Boy, bro.
these
Big
motherfuckers.
gamer.
Okay, please, please don't play Madden. That is the same fucking game for the last 10, 15 years.
it's funny because there was a thing about Snoop Dogg because he was playing Madden and he rage quit and just shut it off, but he left the stream on.
Yeah, and he
Walked
Uh,
away.
walked in like 8 hours later
Looking
and
for like
shit.
8 hours.
Oh, am I still streaming? Like, yeah.
That was funny.
I'm
I remember
surprised that
watching that when he
motherfuckers actually
like
stayed around.
crazy.
all right, guys. So let's wrap it up. That's how I gotta go.
Alrighty. I got some damn, but there's like 50 interesting facts. I don't know if y'all want to go through all 50. We do like 20 maybe.
50?
There's 50 interesting facts. We can do like 20.
Let's do the top 10.
Top 10. Fuck it. All right, hold on. I'm gonna share a screen.
We'll save the rest for the next show. Wait, can anyone hear me?
All right.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, save the next
All
one
right.
for the next show. Save the next
All right.
40 to the next show.
So we're gonna do 10. All right. All right. Number one, North Korea and Cuba are the only places you can't buy Coca-Cola. That's wild.
That makes
Wow,
sense.
I didn't know that.
That's
Are they
wild,
That's
right?
Pepsi
crazy.
sticks?
Like,
Or something?
Can you buy Pepsi though?
it's the same company, bro.
Probably. No, is the same company?
No.
They bought them out.
Get the fuck out of
Pepsi
here.
bought out Coke?
It's a
Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola
bought out
product.
Pepsi.
Look it up.
I did not
No, I
know that.
think Pepsi bought out Coke, bro.
Coca-Cola, Sprite. There's a bunch of them that these are Coca-Cola products.
All right, check this out.
No, Sprite
The
is.
entire world's population could fit inside Los Angeles. That's fucking nuts.
What?
If we're like shoulder to shoulder,
I don't know, but that's insane.
or like if we filled up every building,
All right,
I'm
let
trying to
me see
figure
right here. It
this out.
says the world's total population is more than 7.5 billion, and obviously that number sounds huge. However, it might feel a little more manageable once you learn that if every single one of those
Oh yeah,
people
shoulder
stood
to
shoulder to
shoulder.
shoulder, yeah, they could fit within 500 square miles of Los Angeles, according to National Geographic. So you know that's legit. National Geographic. Yep. All right, number three. There are more twins now than ever before. That's kind of interesting.
I wonder what's that.
I
Maybe
think
it's like
I
some
think science has
evolution.
more to do with that answer.
Yeah,
No,
right.
because more of them are surviving. Like there's more kids being born, and more of them are surviving. So
Yeah, that's
thus,
true.
there's more twins. You're more likely to have complication with twins, but because our healthcare has gotten so much better, and life expectancy and child death rates have all gone down. Like it's that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense, right? Number four, the hottest chili pepper in the world is so hot that it could kill you. That makes a lot of sense. Which one is it
What?
though?
Yo, what
The
is it?
the weapons grade dragon's breath.
Weapons grade.
What the fuck? Dragon's breath chili pepper is so hot, it's downright deadly. If you ate one, it could potentially cause a type of I can't even say
Anaphylactic.
thank you. Shock burning in the airways and closing them up. Holy shit. I've tried it on the tip of my tongue and it just burned and burned, said Mike Smith, the hobby grower who invented the dragon's breath, along with scientists from blah blah blah. So why make such impractical pepper? As it turns out, the chili was initially developed to be used in medical treatment. Oh shit, as an anesthetic that can numb the skin. Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, that's fucking
Whoa.
crazy. That's some trippy shit, right? All right, number 5.
Yeah.
More people visit France than any other country. What?
Wait, so now you know if you're
That's
gonna get
great.
una vacuna, you just rub a jalapeno on your shoulder.
Right?
Like
Yeah,
you
that's
cut
how
it
it works, bro.
obviously to release the.
But as soon as they put the vacuna in, you gotta burn your shit up.
That's fucking weird, right? Doesn't make no sense.
More people visit France.
Yeah, than any other country. That's kind of crazy, right? I didn't know that.
That's an Eiffel Tower, right? It's like like
Probably.
love.
The world's most densely populated island is the size of 2 soccer fields. Fuck that island.
What? Hell no, bro.
Isn't that like
That's
fucking?
too
Is
claustrophobic, right?
Puerto Rico's small, right?
But it's not two soccer fields,
No, it's not. It's not
Yeah,
big.
it's definitely bigger
right?
than that.
Two
Yeah, I'm
soccer
pretty sure
fields
it's
is.
bigger.
Damn, that's
Maybe
fucking
three.
small, bro.
It's not two
Imagine.
soccer fields. That
What the
shit
fuck?
sounds
Like, what
small.
can you have? You can't even have a fucking. I don't know. You can't even have buildings. Look at this shit right here, though.
That is retarded, bro.
I see 2 swimming pools and shit. Everybody goes
I
there.
see like one road
How
and
you gonna
shit.
have a swimming pool with the ocean right there? Like, go to
What?
the beach.
I don't
Sharks? They
know.
probably got shark problems.
The Canary Islands are named after dogs, not birds, and that's number 7.
I
Holy
did not
shit.
know that.
That's fucking crazy.
What are you doing, Jones?
Alright, let's do number 8. Indonesia is home to some of the shortest people in the world.
I can believe it.
Yeah, I believe that.
Dude, I went to Riverside Mall and there was some short ass females walking around.
The 4'2".
Yo, but they
Like,
got the biggest
I
hips,
just
man.
remember I get really
Pretty sure
surprised
with
because I
big ass
forget.
wide hips. They
Like,
be
damn.
4'4". They be 4 tall and 4 wide hips.
Damn.
Who is that?
At the same mall, I saw this black lady with like she had one of those butts where it was like it just jiggled when she walked, and on her butt it just said, "Don't stare at my ass." Like that's what her sweats say, and I'm like, how could I not? You're putting words on it for me to read.
Yeah, she's wearing sweats, bogus. Hell no. Alright, let's
Dude,
go
the
to number
shortest
9.
people, huh?
Number 9. The Paris Agreement on Climate Change was signed by the largest number of countries ever in one day. How many was that? So 170 world leaders signed the Paris Agreement on Earth Day. Wow, in 2016, United Nations headquarters. That's wild. I want to know how the United Nations work. Like, because the United Nations they have their own military group. And I wonder, do they send our soldiers right there from the United States?
Well,
Is it
it's
like,
weird. It's weird because there's a thing called like so for example, genocide isn't allowed, right? And all the nations agree, oh yeah, there's not, we shouldn't have genocide, right? So
right?
the UN sits down and then decides like, hey, is this genocide? And then some are like, nah, and another one's like, yeah, it is genocide. And they pretty much argue over it. And then if they don't come to an agreement, then they can't do anything because like they all didn't vote that it was genocide.
That's crazy, right? That's fucking weird.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's like that's like our fucking democracy is and shit. They argue over dumb shit, but yet they got like $70 million in fucking spending for fucking furniture
Bro,
or some
is
shit
this
like this. Some odd number. I don't think it was more than that.
I mean, just think about like the stupid cruise dude. He went on after they passed the bill, he's like, yeah, all this money's going to criminals and rapists and murderers because they're gonna give money to illegal immigrants.
What
And
the
then one of the
fuck?
dudes is like, you need a social security number to get the stimulus check, right?
Mm.
So like, of course, just like before, they won't get the money.
Right back.
So like, it's just a lie. So like, they'll just kind of gaslight you, like, hey, okay, so we got money, but Hillary's emails, just to get you like, fuck the Democrats. It's just so
Hey,
pathetic, Like,
you
come
know,
on,
you
bro.
know what
People
the other
gotta
thing
see
that
this
shocks me too?
shit.
Republican voters are actually they want this fucking stimulus to pass. They wanted the stimulus to pass. Republican
Yeah,
voters.
but
But
then like it's weird because you're like, okay, I'm not saying don't vote Republican. If that's like what the fuck is bothering you, you don't want a socialist Democrat.
right.
But for the fucking love of God, can you vote for another Republican that's not
That's
these
what I'm
pieces of shit?
saying. Like,
Clearly, they're fucking you guys over. Every
yeah.
state that's Republican has like the same problems of poverty, education. Like That's really bad. Like they're making sure that you stay poor as fuck and that you're uneducated. Why? Why don't they hook? I mean, everybody pays taxes, right? They pay the fair share. Why aren't they hooking you up? Why are they getting money from the same company that failed to provide power to all those Texans and all those people died? And they're still saying that it's okay for that to be because free market. But then on the background, you see that they get millions and millions of dollars for to be reelected. Why? If they stay elected, they don't have to deal with that shit. They don't have to make sure that all their shit works. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they can like charge people $15,000 for a bill, electricity bill, $8,000, just like it's happening right now. It's just like they just let people get away with murder. You know, as long as they're getting paid, they don't give a fuck about people. Like, but then like to be a Republican and say like, yeah, I'd rather have that than something else. Like, no, just get those guys out. Just
Mm-hmm.
get them out. We're not trying to say go blue.
Like Mitch McConnell
Just
gotta
get
go,
those
bro.
pieces of shit out.
Mitch
Yo, these
McConnell's.
Dude,
clearly.
I completely agree.
I agree.
The people that represent the poorest people here in Chicago do nothing for these people, man.
They don't
Like
because they don't have money.
crime rates stay up, poverty stays like it's nuts,
Because they
right?
don't
So
have any
because they
money.
don't have money, they don't
That's
represent.
it.
Like, yeah, you're not
You
gonna vote
see,
They
for me.
just
What do-
and then when it's time for votes, they just go back to him and say like, "Oh, you know," they just hype them up with some bullshit so they can get the votes. When they get the votes, fuck you, you know, like fuck you guys. I'm going back to like getting paid by other people, like because you guys don't pay
Pretty
me.
much,
I think
bro.
they don't
Pretty
fix
much.
shit
Okay.
because they always want that friction. They always want that shit to be popping so they can always talk about it.
They don't fix shit, bro. They don't fix
Uh,
shit because think about it. Think about what happened in Texas. People died, bro. Texas leaders failed everybody there,
Mm-hmm.
hard as fuck, right? What did he do? Hey, guess what? Fuck Biden. I'm gonna open up everything. You don't have to wear a fucking mask. So now it
Bro.
switches it. Now you don't have to. People forgot about it. Now they're like, oh, can you Texas? Texas is gonna open the. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't give a shit. They just switch the subject, so you don't focus on the fact that they suck balls, bro. Now everybody is a Republican. Of course, they hate the mandate, right? Because if you're a Republican, automatically you have to a huevo be against the mask. And that's what he's saying. That's why you shouldn't affiliate or ally yourself to a party because they don't go against your best interest all the time. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Really.
Does the
shoot
fan for the power supply go up or down?
down. It needs to intake fan from outside.
Ah, okay. Continue on with the political talk.
All right, next.
All right, the last one, 10. The world's quietest room is located at Microsoft's headquarters in Washington State. It's like a padded room. Silence is golden, as they say, and while it may not be worth quiet as what? As much as
As much
jewels
as
and gold,
jewels and gold.
to most people, it certainly was a primary goal for these who built the quietest room in the world, located at Microsoft headquarters in Redmond, Washington. The lab measures a background noise of
Negative 20 decibels.
that's fucking crazy, right? That means
That's
nothing bounces
not.
off the walls, which
Yeah, that probably
is
means that you can talk and you probably don't hear your voice the same. It'd be so creepy, bro.
that's fucking.
I remember watching a video on this.
Did people go
It's to the
insane?
point where people go crazy because they can hear the heartbeat the whole time.
Yeah,
Could
actually,
you ever be able to
Oh
hear your whole
shit.
heartbeat the whole time?
Yeah,
that's
I
fucking
feel like I
scary.
feel like it's like when you like cuando se tapa las orejas, you know, like you hear different shit.
You can hear the
Yeah.
ringing,
Like
like the
you can hear your
like.
teeth, you can hear like your
Yeah,
breathing, like all that shit. That's probably what you hear there, like shit that you shouldn't
but
hear,
you think you can
or
go
that it's like
crazy, like
yeah,
really go crazy from that shit,
I
like or
think
having
so.
anxiety
I don't know
attack?
about you go crazy. It's just
I
I
think
could see
after a
you
while,
having
maybe,
freaking
bro.
out about it.
Is
I
that
don't know
the
if you
I
same
go
think
thing?
after
crazy,
a
but you
while you go crazy,
definitely
bro.
You think that's the same thing
have
as
a
like
panic attack or
being like
something.
tortured? Like, have you ever seen fuck, was that a
I think it
Discovery
could
Channel?
be.
You remember the? I
Well,
think it
I
was a
mean, that's
Discovery
what they
Channel.
have
I
that.
don't know what it was.
That's what they put. What are those holes when they send you to the hole in jail?
Uh,
The
Oh,
whole
solitary confinement.
Yeah,
solitary,
that
bro.
actually fucks you up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. The hardest motherfuckers, killers. That's the punishment, and they're afraid of that shit, bro. They don't want to go there because you're just by yourself with your thoughts. And a lot of places don't even let you take a shit. Like, you literally have to be in a room with yourself, nothing else, no contact world,
It's like
nothing else.
23 hours a day and you get 1 hour out, right, or some
Yeah,
shit like that.
bro. If you listen to people, they even consider that shit like it shouldn't be a thing
torture.
because it
That's
fucks
torture,
people up.
right?
Yeah, Yeah.
That'd be torture. Cause I
I
know that
mean,
people.
people that go on that, they go crazy, bro. It's like,
I
yeah, you
watched
can't be in it
documentaries
too
where
long,
people
bro.
tried to kill themselves. Like they'll like
Yeah,
fucking
it fucks people up, bro.
yeah.
It fucks people up. There's even like if you go to other countries where they don't go fuck, they'll have guys there for like a month or something, and they're like, yeah, they break. Like there's some that like start eating their own shit and like start banging their heads against the wall. Like people turn into something else. They try to like harm themselves and shit. So they basically they fuck your brain up, bro. They want you cracked. You know.
That's fucking
I think it's
scary.
fucking crazy, bro.
That's some
And I
scary
think people
shit.
don't give a fuck because a lot of people in jail, we assume that they're like, well, he's in jail, fuck him, right? He's a piece of shit. But a lot of jails, bro, they get away with crazy shit that if people like paid attention or gave a fuck about,
Hmm.
they'll realize what their money's going to is basically like some fucked up ass shit.
That's some wild shit, bro.
Aren't some places trying to revamp the what you call it?
Right? Because there's a lot of money involved, it's really hard to get rid of, bro.
Yeah. But they're trying to get rid of like bails, bail
Bail
bondsmen and
bond?
all this kind of.
No
Yeah,
It's more
way.
money.
they're trying to rework the system because if you're poor, obviously you don't have fucking 20 grand. But if you're rich, like yeah, dude, I'll pay it and then be out of jail
They'll
while
put a million down, they don't give a
these
fuck.
are going. Yeah, exactly. I'll put 1 million down. I don't care. You know what I mean? But if you're poor, like oh yeah, you're just gonna wait in jail until your trial. So if your trial takes like 6 months, a year before it like even gets to a judge or anything like that,
Hmm.
you're just gonna wait in jail the whole time because you can't make bail.
That's some scary shit, bro. I never want to go to jail. Fuck that place. I went to go
Right.
to
So they're
jail.
trying to
It
revamp it to
sucked.
like, hey, quit making it crazy for people for this crazy amount that only rich people can do because it's a form of like classism. You're like, yeah, you can get it, you can be free. Like R. Kelly, dude, he's over there like raping other fucking kids while he was in waiting for his trial. You know what I mean?
Yeah, these fucking bitches are underage still.
You know what the craziest shit I've ever seen? Like I was like shook. Alright, so my dad's trial was going on, right? And there well his trial wasn't started, so they had to bring out some other people. And they brought motherfuckers. They brought this one dude out. I was like, what the fuck? What's on his face? The man looked like Hannibal, G. The man was like cuffed like this. He couldn't walk. Like they were holding him and shit. He had a thing in his face. It looked fucking scary. And
So you
I was
couldn't
like,
bite people.
I don't know what the fuck that was for. I
Because they
think
get
he was
spit
probably
on people,
spitting
bro.
at them. That's what I
Oh
could
yeah.
think of. I was like, maybe he spit at people. And like, dude, it was just fucking creepy, bro. I was like, yo, I would not want to be in jail with this motherfucker. It was just crazy, bro. You see some of the craziest
Fucking
shit
nuts,
there.
dude.
I was watching a YouTube channel, bro. This guy that was in jail, and he talks about jail, and it's fucked up, bro. He was saying that like they like raped some dude, but they cut from a sack to his ass. So they slit him open in half and then raped him. He's like, yeah, you can hear the guy screaming in agony, right? And nobody gave a fuck till the morning, till they checked like who the cells, and then like
Oh,
and then they found them all fucking fucked up because the jail, the people that run the jails run the drugs and run that shit, bro. And he's like, yeah, dude, they like the drugs come in. How do they come in? How do drugs come in? You know?
people.
It's crazy because you're right. This is the one place where all it is criminals who are locked up and can't get out, and then a bunch of guards, right? So how are the drugs getting in?
Yeah, right. Like the fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the
They
guards
I
are bringing in
mean,
drugs, dude.
and then
infiltrate the regular thing.
the girls can't put them in their vagina no more. They don't they like do all this like thorough ass checks.
Dude, they
Bro,
do some crazy stuff now, but
it doesn't
yeah.
matter how they get shit in. Like the thing is, drugs come in. Like, can you imagine if you try to get some drugs into jail? How would you do it?
Wait, have you seen those TikToks of motherfuckers in jail with a phone cooking?
Yeah.
Dude, that's common as fuck.
Those are
You had
crazy.
an
I'm
uncle
like,
that was
what
in
the
jail for
fuck?
like 3 years.
Well,
And
here's the thing. There's a difference between jail, like getting a phone in jail, and getting a phone in prison, right?
Right.
And then it just escalates for their maximum security prison and then death row, right? So yeah, it gets the harder the crime is, the harder it is to get shit.
That's
But
wild.
yeah, in jail, dude, you just get whatever. Who
That's
cares?
just trippy, bro.
And there's just a lot more people in jail versus prison. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because jail,
Yeah,
you're in and out. People are like, oh, you're in there for the weekend because you're you're intoxicated or whatever. You know what I mean?
Bro, he was talking about how like he had a green light some dude, and like he was talking about how he hit him with a fucking mop bucket, and this like when he took a shit and he came out the toilet, and he hit him, bro, and like he fucked him up. He said he like crushed his skull or something, and like he's like,
Wow.
yeah, that fucked me up because I saw his face. Like I was like, what the fuck? And then he was saying there was one where like he dropped a buffer, like a swing buffer, from like the second story of the guy at the bottom because
Ah.
he's like something's wrong with, like I think
Dang.
he's a pedophile or something, and that it didn't hit his head, it hit half of his face, so it crushed like his shoulder got
His
crushed,
orbital
and
socket.
it took off like half his face off, and he's still alive.
What the fuck?
I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck did they get a swing buffer? You know, like what's going on in this jail, bro?
Oh yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
and then like there was a fucking. He's like, yeah, there was a guy that was like a plumber in there, so he would fix the shit. Like, si se chingaba, he was doing the plumbing job, right? Because he was one of the dudes they trusted.
no
He said
way.
for 3 days, he was telling him, bro, I'm dying, bro. Like I'm dying. Like, and then he would go to the enfermeria and like, yeah, he's got gas. And then he came back the third time, and he's like, I'm dying. I'm gonna die here. So he was having a heart attack, and like he's like, yeah, he just collapsed, and like he's like, yeah, he shit his pants, and like, he's dead. And like it took him an hour for anybody to show up to like see what's wrong with him. And then once they took him out, he's like, yeah, he's dead. I guess he said they just put him like in a like one of those wheelbarrow things, and he's like, and like the guards were laughing at him because he shit his pants. He's like, bro, they were making fun of this nigga because he died, and they no one gave him no medical help. They let this dude die, and the people that investigate is the same jail. So even if they did something wrong, the same motherfuckers investigate themselves.
Oh my
So
god.
whenever something bad happens, they
That's
investigate
like
themselves.
internal affairs and the cops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, bro,
Cops have to check
jails
on other
are
cops if they did anything
corrupt
wrong.
as fuck, bro.
That's stupid.
Jails, if you look at any people that are in jail, bro, they'll tell you, bro, this is like the most fucking like obvious shit. They run the drugs, they run when people get hits and stuff to get like, I mean, they let that dude get raped the whole night. He's like, everybody in jail can hear this man scream. He's like, he has like PTSD from the screams that dude had. He's like, I still hear him and it fucks me up. That's how bad the dude was like getting like raped and like cause they cut his asshole open and shit, and they fucked him in the. Like, so first they slit open his ass to a sack, and then they raped him, right?
Ah,
So then they waited till the morning to check on him, and he was alive. I mean, that kind of thing. Can you imagine? Do you think a guard's not gonna hear that shit?
that's crazy, bro.
Please, bro. So
That's
I'm just
crazy.
saying, we're giving our taxpayer money to those motherfuckers, bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy? That
Our
we
prisons, bro.
and we have the most people in the world in prison.
Yeah, bro, because it's
That's
money.
jail.
Anything that makes money, bro,
Yeah,
shouldn't be
it's
private.
money.
When it's something like that, it should not be
They
privatized.
privatize it and
Fucked
they
up,
get
bro.
money from
Yeah.
the government per
For
person they put
inmate,
in jail. So
that's why think
if
about
you
it.
have
Think
stock,
about
if you have stock in like the company that creates these jails and runs these jails, and you're a judge, you could just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send a bunch of people there.
That's
'Cause,
funny.
I get
bro, and then
money
think about this that you
because
didn't think about.
I own part of that company.
You know how a lot of Republicans push for like if like even illegals come to the border, just don't send them back. You should go to jail for like in like a year or something, 6 months. They're
Mm,
saying, okay, you're gonna send a motherfucker to jail for 6 months, right? They're saying that it's like 30,000 a year per inmate. So
mm.
they're just adding people. They're finding ways to add to jail. So now you're like thinking, oh, there's a bunch of illegals coming through. We send them all to jail. That's more money.
He's
And
like,
he's like,
dude.
the government's paying more money to keep them jailed than to just throw them back.
Yeah,
Like it's just like
they're
the
gonna throw them
fucking
back anyway. Yeah,
think about the mentality. Like they tell you that they're doing it to like keep the illegals, keep the border safe, keep the terrorists out.
incentivize them,
In
unincentivize
reality,
or whatever.
those same motherfuckers own stocks, like I said, for those companies that jail people. So they not only make laws to jail people, they make sure like they get passed because they grow rich from that shit.
And they get a certain number of people in there. Yeah.
Correct. So like they're just making laws to make more money. And you're thinking, and who gives a fuck? They're illegals. They're criminals, right? So they're telling you they're criminals. They're not even human. We can do whatever we want to them. And it's like, bro, if people weren't so retarded to actually see that a lot of the shit they tell them, a lot of those evangelical motherfuckers that go up there and give sermons about Jesus Christ, you'll see that those same motherfuckers are a piece of shit. You know, like they're not really
You
Christ.
know how you can prove it's all BS is because everybody like when they found out the immigrants were having their kids taken away, and the kids were getting put in jails in these holding facilities, right? And everybody made a big deal about like, oh, we need to stop this right away. Trump is jailing kids and all this kind of stuff. And then news came out like, oh yeah, this is actually we're set up with Obama and all this kind of stuff. But they continue to operate, and then now Biden's in president, and guess what? They're continuing to operate. They're just gonna keep doing it, keep running it. They're not gonna do anything about it.
Nope. I don't even think
That's
you can do
that's not
anything
the
about
same.
it.
Right? That's three administrations. Three administrations. Two of them
But here's the
Democrat,
thing,
one of
bro.
them Republican, and all these people like, oh God, for all this. Yeah, well, what about kids? You give a shit about kids? Think God gives a shit about kids? Jesus? Is that? I mean, is that what he taught you guys?
That's
Fuck out of here.
fucking nuts, bro.
I mean, it goes against
Fucking
their own
hypocrites.
bullshit. Like, if you think about it, I'm like, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus be like, hey, we
Yeah,
don't have
he would
enough?
come here and he'd be like, "What the fuck's wrong with you guys? Why do you have kids in jail?" That's what he would say, right?
Yeah, it's like, why aren't you guys
Yeah,
letting these
exactly.
kids? The
That's
refugees.
exactly what he would say. Why do you have children in cages? Fucking
Yeah,
idiots.
and by the way, everybody that says that, they forget every time you see some shit on Fox, they completely forget to say that the people that are letting in, they're refugees. That's what they are. They're not illegal immigrants trying to sneak in. They literally come here, they ask for refuge, and then they bet them, and if they let them in, they let them in. That's
Isn't
it.
there a certain amount of
Fucking crazy.
refugees that we supposed to take a year or something like that?
Bro, there's no number. It's just like that's the thing. They fuck with the way they present things, you know? Instead of being refugees, they're criminals coming through the borders at an alarming rate. Like, come on, did you see the difference? One of them's trying to scare you to death, like, oh my god, you're gonna come and rape my mom or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck,
Hey, but it's
right?
crazy because like, man, our system, the system is so corrupt. It's like, where do you start, bro? Where can we start besides?
Just pull people out. They're bull.
Yeah,
I
but
say
you vote
anybody that you
people
see on
out.
fucking
It's like,
TVs, like any politician you see on fucking like any kind of fucking news channel constantly and saying some stupid shit, just vote that nigga out
Yeah,
because
get it
they
out.
don't give a fuck
And
about
call them out on their BS.
but
Call them
también,
out on
because
it and
they're
vote
not
them
even
out.
being politicians. At that point, they're just like setting up the narrative. They're just there like, okay, I'm here and saying this shit is bullshit, and then like so vote against it. That's it. They don't even do anything.
it's hard though, cause
They don't do shit.
it's like pulling weeds out of a ground, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not, bro.
It is, bro.
It's
There's
not.
gonna be another politician
Look,
just like
man,
that one
you
with
you
some type
make
of.
you start making an example of a bunch of them. The other ones will get in line eventually.
Okay.
Bro, why the fuck do people keep voting the same motherfuckers in? Because people don't pay attention, bro. Nobody gives a fuck. And the people that give a fuck are brainwashed to shit. They're already like, yeah, I'm voting Republican. They got fucking banners. Think about the people that show up to those places. They went there, bro. Can you imagine being so stupid that you go pay to be at a fucking rally and you buy merch and shit? Like at that point, you're just a fucking clown, bro. Like
Yeah.
you're just gonna
They're like Apple
no matter what.
users. They don't care that there's a better phone out there. They're just gonna keep buying
Hey, hold
iPhones.
up. I got Apple
That's what that
motherfuckers.
is.
Okay. Hold on. Time out. Time
Hey,
out.
Apple is the
They're
goat though, bro.
indoctrinated into the
Time out.
system, into this
Apple's the
like
goat.
idea that this is the best phone, this is the one everybody
And
should get, this is top of the line, and we're gonna charge you $1,200 for a cell phone,
Yes.
and
I don't
then
agree with that. I don't agree with that shit.
but yeah, I think
you
Apple
blow your wallet, son.
I can't even fucking
is
watch a
straight up the
pirated
goat.
movie on my fucking phone. That's what I hate.
And you
Exactly,
know what's crazy?
God
Think
damn.
about
Like
exactly.
you can
I'm over
watch
here
it
with
on your
Cody on my
PC.
iPhone.
He
I'm
said
over
they
here with
watch on your
Cody on my
PC.
iPhone.
bro. That's why Trump doesn't have a Mac. He has a PC.
Fuck a
Why?
Mac. Dude, I can't
Right,
stand
dude.
Mac.
Exactly, bro.
That's
I
right.
mean, they're like $1,800
Listen.
too.
If you want an ultrabook, yeah, go ahead and get a MacBook, right? If you're gonna get an ultrabook. If you want a gaming laptop, sorry, bro, you're gonna have to go with you have to get a Windows computer, right? If you want a desktop that's
Hey,
gonna do video editing and gaming, you're gonna have to go with a Windows PC.
Yeah, you can't
You
do
I feel
that.
like you
cannot
guys are
game
informing the
on
public right
Macs.
now, but still
So just
shitting
a
on
heads
me.
up.
Isn't Apple
No,
trying to
no.
come up with a
Go ahead.
computer that can do that shit? Like that can. I mean,
no,
they're trying to come up with like a superior computer that can.
They're gonna make their way there, but they don't have they don't have the
infrastructure. They only have
no
people that need
for
need
graphics processing.
infrastructure.
Nvidia has the leg up on them. So as long as Nvidia keeps innovating, get faster cores and better performance out of the video cards, whether it's for crypto mining, all this kind of stuff, AI, anything you want to do, yeah, you could do that on ARM. On ARM processor, it sips power, bro. It doesn't consume that much power. Whereas PCs and stuff like that, they run out 100 watts and shit. You know what I mean? Laptops, you got a threshold of 30 watts at 45 watts on the high end because running on battery. You have to run on battery, which is why ARM processors are so appealing for laptops and phones, just because they're so efficient that they sip so much, like just very little power, which is why your phone lasts 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever it is, 2 days.
My phone is
If
it's pretty old. It's fucking lasts a long time, like 2 days, 3 days sometimes, bro.
Damn.
Fucking nuts. Yeah, dude. When I first got this motherfucker, goddamn. I mean, I could drain it to shit if I'm like playing a game or something on it, and it'll still like last me a day, bro. It's fucking crazy.
that's another thing. Samsung has a ultra power saving mode where if you enable it, it only lets you make calls and like send texts, but your phone literally lasts like I think like how many days? I think you could hold it for like some like 6 days,
Yeah.
5 days.
Fuck
Hey,
that.
So like if you're ever in a situation where like dude I'm lost in like somewhere, but I still need my phone to like be on so I can send or make a call or anything like that,
That's
or
actually
say you're
badass.
camping or something like that, you can't charge it. Like put it on ultra
Yeah,
saving
okay.
and you can still use it in case.
The phone that we have from Roto-Rooter, Jose,
Uh-huh.
you can put it like an ultra saving mode, and like you couldn't. All you can see it turned into like one of those like '90s phone.
Oh,
You just get the text. You just get the text. It was black and white. You wouldn't get any colors. You wouldn't get any like screen shit. It just and it'll tell you like, it's gonna last 5 weeks. Like the power
what?
you were I swear to God, bro.
That's
It
how
had
our
like,
phones work? What the fuck?
yeah, dude. If you run the battery, I haven't fucked with this one, but I'm pretty sure you can probably find some shit like that. It gets rid of everything. You just have basic information, like just your contact, and it's just the text is just black and white. There's no fucking like background colors. It just turns into like an old ass '90s phone, bro.
That's funny.
And it says like it goes like week, a week. I think it's a week.
Yeah, it changes it from it being a computer that could do all kinds of shit to just being like, no, this is a cell phone that's just going to receive and send calls.
That's like
Yeah,
last resort type
funny,
shit.
bro.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, the power that gets drained out is your applications, bro. It's not the phone
Well,
itself.
when the grid goes down, we'll figure it out. Hard drives are going to go in through the back.
You guys want to hear that?
He said through the back. I'm like, which back? Which back?
Oh, you gotta do the outro, bro, because I gotta go, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
ladies and gentlemen, what happened?
Go ahead, do your outro.
Go ahead, do your
Ladies and
thing.
gentlemen, that has been another episode of the Brown Sands podcast. We appreciate you for making it all the way to the end. I bet you
I know we've been having some long-ass episodes.
very, very much so.
We
I
talk
still need to put
about
this
everything.
together. Yeah.
And this motherfucker building a PC. He could let you go.
I've been your boy Chompy Love. That's been Luigi Soares. That's been your boy Nine, aka Los Pocitos del Amor, and your boy Big C's. You can get all of our socials in our description. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
Much love.